everybody to a full house today. Towers and... Bless you, Ruka. Towers and Gods episode 117. We are here, back. And I'm going to start with somebody who we missed quite dearly last week. Sunwoo, how we doing tonight?
Oh, y'all missed me? Damn, that's the first I heard of it. But, yeah, I'm back.
Bro.
Oh, well,
Hey, man, hey,
like,
it's
is everything
all
good?
good.
Is everything
I
good?
missed y'all. I missed all y'all.
We missed
it's
you,
good to be
Chad.
back.
Did we miss
We missed-
Sun? Did we miss Sun?
It's
Heck
good
yeah.
to be back. We're here. It's going to be a fun episode. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's get it.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go. All right. Next up, we'll do Hannah. Hannah, how we doing? We have Hannah as I never said. Sunwoo is playing Woo. If you guys don't know, this is D&D campaign.
We all know.
We have,
We don't have to say that.
I mean, this is
You
episode
never
1,
know.
so you should probably run
people
through
might
it.
have forgotten. We have Hannah as Ha Eden.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I think I got my internet problems fixed from last week because that was a pain in the butt. So, fingers crossed, all goes well.
That was
Huzzah.
crazy. I felt really bad because,
Bruh.
like, even way after the episode ended, you were just battling that. That was.
I was
Oh,
mad
yeah.
'cause I showed up like really late and you were gone. I was like, okay, well, that's it.
Yep, it went out for like a couple hours afterwards. And
Okay.
I even had to restart it completely the other night, or yesterday, actually, because it
Right,
went
right.
out completely. But apparently it's because of all the high winds in the area. And I'm like, great, lovely, love to hear that. So, but
Fun stuff.
all is well as of right now. And speedtest.net
Good.
says so too. So we'll take it.
Good. Okay, we have Ruka as Ace. How we doing, Ruka?
Hello, we're doing great. I'm really
Nice.
cold though, so
Okay.
we're not used to cold weather where I live.
Mm.
So that'll be fun. If I'm like
That's-
sniffing and sneezing, I'm blaming the cold weather.
No, that's
all
fair.
is good. We're ready to
All
have
is
fun.
good aside from yeah, it's no, it's getting cold. It's 15 degrees where me and Amy are.
Oh,
so
damn.
Oh my
it's-
god.
I've got 2
It's
jackets
a little
on.
chilly.
Y'all
I
want
can
to
like
move
be like,
here?
you know, have
You
a
can
car, any
move here.
car, you know, like.
Yeah.
One.
Well, we are visiting her family in a tropical island in like a week
That's
or two,
fair.
so
That's
we're good. Don't worry about this. We're okay.
Jealous.
We have Isaiah, Izzy, you could say, as Jong. How we doing?
Yo, what up, gamers? Who's ready to game some games?
Let's
But
go.
more importantly,
I
win
like what
those games.
I like what you did there, bro. You already, yo, that's crazy.
No.
Bro, you know, it happens.
I see you, brother. I see you.
You mean when you say game, you mean in an honest and fair way, correct?
Sure. That's what he said.
Yes,
Okay,
God.
okay, that's what I heard. Yeah, okay. We have Milios as Brack Bronson Double B, the man himself.
Just want to ask, like, you know, a question. Like, what? I'm not going to do it. There's a part of me
wait,
that really wants to do it, but I'm
Where
not
were
going
you
Do it with
going
your
with
chest.
that?
With your
I
But-
really
own
want to
chest.
know what you're gonna say.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine. That's good. Appreciate you stopping by today. Bye.
You know what? You just unlocked something for me, bro. You could be an NPC TikToker, bro. You.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord, please don't.
Oh,
No,
no.
Hey, yo.
Save
Most
No.
insulted and offended. You know what? I am going to say. Which one do you actually believe should have won?
Oh,
Fallout
here
or
we go.
Arcane?
We're not going
Here we
back to
go.
this, bro. We're not going back to this.
Oh, he said you said NPC
Already-
can talk.
Hey,
Bet.
hey. We're not going
Not
back to this.
here, not
We're
out
not
in
doing
public,
it. Nah,
bro. Not
nah.
out in
We,
public.
Do it in
yeah,
the
no.
chat.
Hey,
Take
One
it to
for
the chat.
Arcane, 2 for Fallout.
this
That's
is a
all
whole
I'm saying.
conversation,
Oh,
brother. Why are you
Bro,
doing this?
We can't do this. No, not in front of the kids, bro. Come on.
Think of the children.
Anyway, we have another person. Guys, let's be on our best behavior. We have a guest here today. We have
Emilio,
Amy Angel as Ji-Eun. How we doing, Amy?
Hello, guys. Thank you for welcoming me, officially guest starring. And you might see cat cameos here and there. I have Luca sleeping next to me. Well, not sleeping now. So maybe she'll pop in camera sometimes.
Let's go. I'm excited for that. Any chance to show off the kitties. We are here to continue the arc. We had a great episode last time. It was fun. It was a good time. We were setting up today. The only thing missing was of course Sun, but Sun is here to game the games. We're gonna see how that goes. We have a few super chats here, and then we'll get started. We have Master Gold with the 1999 super chat. Kirby Fact fact, the name of Meta Knight's sword, Galaxia, doesn't come from the games, but instead comes from the Kirby anime. Kirby, right back at ya. Wow, I never heard of that. Thank you very much.
Did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's one I didn't know. Thank you, Gold. Appreciate the generosity. You appreciate the continuous support. We have Edric Cheatham with the $9.99. Welcome back, son. We've missed you. Let's enjoy tonight, y'all. There we go. See, son.
Hey.
We all missed you, man. We all missed you. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Edric. Appreciate you. And then Cataclysm Drew with the $10, Mechanics Club and Syndicate membership roulette, and then donated 40 gifted memberships.
Oh,
Holy! But they did it in batches of 20. So 20 for the Mechanics Club, 20 for the Syndicate. I see what you're doing
Oh,
there.
Wow.
I
Hey,
see what
make
you're
sure,
doing there.
make sure that money comes into our pockets. You know? Just saying. We need that.
Okay. Well, I'll say this.
He's like, the syndicate
The
gets
next
their fun.
arts that you would like, it
No,
feels.
I literally mean in game. Like
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just I'm
We
kidding. I'm
need that change, right?
kidding. Yes.
Billionaires.
Well, we
a good
appreciate you
one.
all. Yeah. We
And
appreciate
the
everybody.
Tower.
We are at Paradigm City. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. Before I give I'll give the recap first. Essentially, Paradigm City. There's a bunch of districts. It's like this place is anything you want. You can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can live your dream. You can live your life. You can stay here for a day. You can take a test. You can do anything here. It's awesome, you know. And currently, there's a game that is being proposed by the chancellors of Paradigm City. Whoever wins this game gets a bunch of money, gets to meet with one of the chancellors, and gets to jump to the front of the line to take the test. Otherwise, you gotta wait 6 months, which is not great. So, if you win this little optional game, you get a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of a boon. So, yeah, it's gonna be that's that. Any thoughts from the cast before we begin?
May the odds forever be in your favor.
Thank you.
And also down with Don Corneo and his whack ass group of counselors.
I mean, okay.
We'll see if Don Corneo is defeated. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So, where we left off was there wasn't a rule announcement. So the game hasn't like officially begun, right? There's still some time because there was a bit of an ask, a bit of a requirement that every team needed a 10th member. I guess it's maybe not, it's heavily recommended. Otherwise, if you don't have a resident of the city, you could get lost. You don't know what these games mean, what these names mean. We have a bunch of games here, but they're just names. We don't know where to go, what to do. And so the party has decided to head toward the city district, where apparently there's going to be a bunch of individuals who are up for hire to become a guide for Team Recall and help them navigate the game. Now, I will say this. I said some rules last time. I don't know if the rules I say today will go up against some of those rules, but I kind of streamlined a couple things. So if I said, oh, it's a 4-hour game, but last week I said it was a 6-hour game, sorry. Okay, we're making some changes to streamline things. Don't kill me, all right? Thank you. Cool. Well, with that said, Team Recall, I'm going to say that most of you were traveling together, some of you not, but all of you are kind of heading towards this city district, this area. You were given the coordinates, the location to pick out the person that you want to join your team temporarily. So let's go ahead and jump right in. You just landed at the city district. It is just like the rest of the city, very pretty. It's not as flashy as the other districts. It's a lot more kind of serious looking. There's like law firms and hospitals and places that look maybe more like an actual city rather than just like entertainment everywhere you look. There's also a bunch of warehouses and storage facilities and places like this. As I mentioned last week, every district in Paradigm is kind of its own city in and of itself. So every one of these districts is going to have places to eat and places to go, even if it's not the entertainment district. So the city district is no exception. And it's also seemingly a place where government officials, you see a lot of people in suits and ties, you see news crews and such, although less than usual because everywhere this game is being talked about and partially live streamed. And you can even see lighthouses and places talking about it, which is rather exciting. And as you disembark to find this building, immediately 3 reporters start crowding you. Excuse me, Team Recall, are you participating in the game? Microphones shoved in your face. Ace, John, suddenly Brack, Eden, you're all getting microphones shoved in your face.
If you would like an interview, we would need an honest stipend of, what's that, big boss? Yes, 100,000 points per interview.
Team, are you participating in the game, though? Just answer that question.
My agent tells me no comment, and Brack walks away.
Sir! And then they turn and like look at Hugo, and Hugo just like continues walking without missing a beat, making sure that, obviously watching out for the rest of the team as well. Victor will stop and be like, we, Team Recall, are indeed participating in the game, and if you have any questions, you can be sure to find me outside the building once we have completed the next step in our task, but keep this in mind. Whoever's idea it was to create the Great Tower Bake-Off, my chef's hat off to you. Prepare for perfection. And then he, like, twirls his, like, suit coat and then continues moving.
Ace is gonna grab Eden real quick. Just like a little to this aside as the reporters are kind of crowding in. Listen, it's time. I think it's time. This is the perfect place.
But he just kind of outdid it,
This is the perfect place. Okay, well, of course he's gonna out. It's Vic. Listen, this is the perfect place to showcase what we've been working on for the past few years.
Yeah, but like, okay, so maybe we hold off until the game starts, and it takes everybody by surprise. Especially because we gotta find a guide, right?
Yeah, we're gonna find a guy, but listen, the cameras are here. The people are here, which means we gotta activate the strat now. It's a full performance. And we've worked on this. This is the confidence. This is all the things we talked about.
Right.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
No.
Are we ready for the Ed1 strat? Are we ready for the Ed1 strat? Confidence, sexy.
Okay.
Work the
Okay.
camera.
Okay. Judge me up.
Hot Eden.
You know.
She like fluffs up the hair,
Thank you.
unbuttons the top button.
Makes you put on more lipstick. All right. How do I look?
You look confident. They will never find a weak spot. Sometimes being front and center is the most invisible you can get. Work it.
Put the glass. Got it. I got it. I got this.
Okay.
And
Hello, reporters.
Perfect. Okay. Yes. Hello.
As the leader of Team Recall, of course we are going to participate in this wondrous, illustrious game that your wonderful chancellors are putting on. Team Recall would not pass up an opportunity to show off our varied skills, our wonderful teammates, and dominate. And when she says that, she kind of like leans in. These games with every ounce of our being. So, guides
right.
of the city, you know who to come talk to. We pay the best. We are the best. And it's time for us to help you in Paradigm City. So proud.
And bystanders start clapping and cheering. Recall! Woo!
And Eden will give them like a sexy wave and an eye wink.
Ace is falling behind her like that manager, like tossing the hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Someone
Do you
screams,
have any
"I love
questions
you!"
for me?
Recall.
Reporters. And she'll like take the nearest reporter and like run her hand under his chin. Have any questions?
Yeah. Are you? What are your plans going into this game, miss?
Oh, my dear, we never tell our secrets. Do you want us to give our strategies away?
No, it's okay.
I did not think so. That is a funny question. She'll like boop him on the nose.
That's all. Thank you
Anyone
so
else?
much. No.
Okay. Goodbye. We'll see you soon on all of the bright lighthouses that glitter Paradigm City.
And
Cameras.
to like throw up her lighthouses as she's doing it, like that Sokka scene from Avatar. He's like water tribe. That's what she does.
And
behind
poker on the
Eden.
inside of the lighthouses is like hitting all the buttons to like make them flash
yeah.
like our
Oh,
own
yeah.
camera flashes and make it sparkly as
Oh,
she like
absolutely.
exits into the
We
building. that
nailed the
everybody
Edmond
goes.
strat, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
high five. High five.
That was crazy. All right, I had no idea Edwin Strat was a thing. All right, very cool. Well, as you all enter the building, you found the coordinates. It's a 1-floor building. It almost looks like the bottom floor of a hotel, but without the floors above. It's like a lobby kind of area. People are packed in here. It didn't take very long for people to start getting packed in here. And you might think maybe teams, right? Like maybe regulars looking for guides and residents of the city. But in fact, it seems to be the opposite. There's people saying, I know this. I've lived here my whole life. And I'm your biggest fan. Please pick me. And people are like crazy, like starting to fawn over you. You know, Hugo kind of has to start pushing people aside to even make your way into the middle, where apparently there's an area where you're gonna be safe from people kind of swarming you. It seems to be like this middle area is it's an area where you're allowed some space, and the people aren't allowed to go if they're considered fans, quote unquote, of the city, as we discussed last episode. Okay. And as you get there, woo, you await there. You just arrived there as well. And, you had previously went off to hang out with Stexa, as we mentioned last episode. I'm going to say that you and Stexa parted ways after arriving here. And you are aware of the fact that they already chose a guide for their team, and so they have no reason to be here any longer. So, why is your name Ji-Eun on the screen? Give me a moment. That is funny.
I brought that up
the
last
spoiler
episode
last
in the
week,
chat. Yeah, I was like, "Who's Ji-Eun?" I'm like, "Why is Wu
that's how you saw
Nice.
it. Okay.
Yes.
It's because I replaced Amy's camera with Woo's, so everything got
Hey, if
replaced.
you want to play Wu and I play June, we can do that. Like,
We're on.
Yeah. But Woo, you see your team entering the building.
guys, sure take your time.
Hugo's gonna go over and kind of greet you, and you're all gonna go join Woo in the middle, where you're free from everyone around you.
I'm assuming you have the rundown.
Victor kind of speaks up, more or less. I mean, we don't exactly know. Do you have any idea what these games are all about?
Victor, baby, are you serious? If it's a game, we automatically win.
No, but right, that's true. He kind of like holds up a hand, like shh, he knows what you're getting at, and he's like, hey, he's like smiling for the cameras and stuff. Ooh, fun stuff. Well, I for one don't doubt us, and I'm glad to have you back with us, even if it was just a short day. One day is too long to be apart.
Business is business. Brad can tell you that.
How did it go with your rendezvous? That sounds
Honestly, yeah, well, you made it weird. I did
weird. Sorry.
No, honestly, it wasn't that bad. It's not ideal. I don't think it's gonna work out the way that I intended. But at the end of the day, I'll bear the brunt of it as long as Dex is good.
Okay. Sounds like things went well. I won't pry. I won't poke or pry. Victor will kind of.
Ask me whatever you want.
If anyone else wants to say anything to Wu too, I don't want Victor to necessarily dominate, but.
Edwin Strat, the source material. Victor, everyone.
What? I was the. Wait, what? He like walked ahead of you guys, so he didn't see like what took place. He's like, "What are you talking
She's
about?"
like putting away her shades. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Woo.
Eden comes strutting in behind too.
What happened to y'all? What is this?
Good PR for Team Recall.
I've been training her.
That voice.
I've been
What
listen.
voice?
Listen. I've been training her. Okay.
Mhm.
She helped me with the etiquette during the Great Family arc. I taught Eden how to work the cameras as like more of an entertainer angle. Really embrace it. So yeah, tousled the hair, popped a few buttons, strutting, confidence. We love to see it, don't we?
Hey, girl, work it. Bam.
See?
Say
Woo can do
less.
it.
Leaf,
Let's go.
Leaf is gonna have a look on her face like someone who like she just saw like her mom like do something. She's just kind of like, yeah.
And we're gonna look at her and be like, I don't want to hear a lick out of you. Don't even say anything.
I didn't say. She's like holds up her hands like I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, says Ji-Eun. Oh, the Woo name is Bugs. I know why. I put it down in the Woo folder.
Woo-on. I saw Li Woo.
Yeah, true.
Instead
Yeah,
of, like,
Ji-Eun got a name change.
your form.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Isaiah wants to know your location.
Yeah, sorry, Isaiah. I didn't run it by
Your
you.
phone starts going off.
Nah.
Yeah, no, so I would say that, like, you know, you're looking around at everybody, and overall, you see a lot of fans, in particular, people who are like, I could work with Team Recall. All ages, you know, all genders, all sizes, you know, just every kind of person you can imagine is kind of like right at the edge of this square in the middle of the room, kind of like shouting up. You hear some people say like, you know, again, like, I've lived here my whole life, or, you know, I work as a taxi driver here, stuff like that. Now, Ji-Eun, you arrive right after Recall does. So unfortunately, you're not a part of this kind of first gaggle of people who are trying to volunteer for this position, you know? So when you arrive, you kind of immediately see like people crowding out of the building and such, you know, and it's clear that a lot of other people have the same idea as you. You're right outside the building. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm right outside the building and I just see crowds of people going out. And that's
Like,
it?
kind of like looking inside, some people trying to get inside, that kind of thing.
Okay. So she's just does she know like if there's gonna be like an attendant or something where she has to like sign up, or like
It looks like a free-for-all. Just anybody who enters can just be chosen. There's no like formal process.
Okay. So there's no like signing up the teams with the guides or anything of the
Not until
sort?
you're chosen. Like for this part, there's nothing like that.
Okay, so you have to be chosen by a team if you're the local.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Okay, so she's gonna say like, "Excuse me, pardon me, coming through," like with the crowd,
Okay.
and try and get in and see like what teams there are.
There's
stuff.
one person in particular who's not gonna budge. Can you give me an athletics check to see if you can kind of, you know,
Okay.
force your way through here?
Okay. Okay. Acrobatics?
So I misspoke. It should be athletics.
I mean athletics.
Unless you want to like try to jump over this individual, you know.
17.
17. All right. So you're able to kind of sum up some force. You're like, you know, your determination kind of rises, and you're able to break your way through the crowd here and into the room.
She's gonna be like, oh, that was something. And like, if she looks back, how does she see this individual? Like, is there
Don't
anything
you-
of note?
No. It's just a
Okay,
guy.
okay.
It's just a big
Okay.
dude who wants to get chosen.
Just
so
a big dude.
he looks a
Okay.
little offended that that you did that, but his eyes are locked on 9 individuals standing in the middle of the room. These 9 individuals who look like they've been through a lot. And they don't look like cheaters. They don't look like, you know, they look like perfectly innocent, perfectly good. I'm kidding. They look like Team Recall, as you know, and you would have
Trying
seen
so
clips.
hard to manifest that.
Yeah, I tried. You've seen clips of them on the news. It's not like you've never seen some of these individuals. In particular, you know, you would probably know the name like Bronson. You know, like that's the kind of name that you probably would have heard of at some point. In particular, but yeah, no, you see them standing in the middle of the room, and you can see them all kind of looking around.
Okay. So first thing, as Ji-Eun like sees them, and she kind of like does a double take. Like she sees and hears about news, but like she doesn't really follow news, so she doesn't really care about like TV news or anything of the sort, or climbing stuff until now that she just decided to climb. So she's gonna be like, like I think those are the people that I think I'm thinking of. And then she is gonna be like, oh, wait. Team Recall? Is it? Perfect. She's gonna look to see if there's another team around, or if they're the only ones there.
So at the moment, they're the only ones there. Currently. Only ones in the middle of the room.
Okay, she's gonna do. She is not gonna go over to them because they know how popular they are. She's gonna try and like be in the shadows and see if she can spot any other team that is not them.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. So Ji-Eun goes to wait in the shadows while the rest of Team Recall observes the crowd around them. And at some point, who walks through the door? But let me pull it up here. Where are you? Sil-Young walks through the door with a team behind his back. Astrid, Sif, Leaf, and Jason, two of note. They walk through the doors, and immediately Astrid and Leaf looking around, Sif looking around, you know. Jason kind of like shaking the hands of a few individuals as they walk into the room. They're making their way into the middle. And yeah, so
Okay.
you do see this team.
So
Who's
Ji-Eun
the-
is gonna.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
sorry.
Wu.
No, just keep going. Woo's gonna blatantly just be like, "You're still alive, you bum."
Jason's gonna say, "Hey, good to see you too."
That's funny. So as that happens, Ji-Eun also like bolts over to their team because that's another team, and she's gonna be like, "Welcome to are we in the what district are we?
City.
City?
The city, yep.
The city district. My name is June, and I am the best guide you can ever find. I'm looking for a team. Do you want me?" And then she's just gonna wait it out and see if anyone responds.
Sure. Well, this tall, blonde, you know, red-eyed man just looks at you and has a hand on his sword with this kind of serious look as he looks past you and around you, making sure you're not a spy. But Sil-Young will stop and turn towards you. It's nice to meet you. We do currently need a guide. What are your... I hate to ask this, but as the team leader, it is my responsibility to ask. What are your skills? What sets you apart from the rest?
Oh, so nice. You're the team leader. I thought so. You carry yourself so well. Well, my abilities, I know every single corner. I've lived here for a while.
how
I
long?
probably have lived here, I don't know, a few hundred years.
Okay.
Probably. I've been here so long that I can't even like fathom how much I've been here. But anyways, being that as it may, I know the entertainment district. I have connections all over the districts, dream district, residential district, anything of the sort. So if you need a guide, I'm your gal.
While this is happening, like, imagine, like, you know, you like zoom in, like, past this conversation, and in between, like, two people, Victor is just, like, watching this conversation take place with, like, you know, guys,
What?
I don't like this. I don't like what's going on over there.
Ace is
What are you
behind
talking
him, the same daggered eyes, focusing in on the conversation with Sil-Young. You're right. Absolutely, there should be no other women talking. What?
He
Hey,
looks.
yo.
He's like, I thought you. Okay. Regardless, it's
I'm so
clear.
protective. It's a soulmate thing.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna.
What
I'm
are
not
we
getting into
really talking about here?
that. I think
They're trying to take our guide from under our noses.
Our guy, you
Those
know her?
What are you
bastards.
talking about?
Wait,
Do you know?
No.
wait, hold on. You guys know her?
No, never
No.
met her in my life.
Okay,
Okay.
so how is she our guide?
I was gonna say if she went and interviewed with another team, then that's on her.
Well,
Poker.
I
Poker.
guess
Go
so.
spy.
Why do you want? Wait, hold on, Victor. Why do you want her as our
Yeah.
guide?
He's gonna like go over to her like legs.
Because I trust Sil-Young's judgment. If he's giving her the time of day, then that must mean she's good.
Well, this is the
He's also
pettiest
nice
thing
to
I've ever heard
everyone.
from you in years. Are you serious?
I'm saying that she might be good. That's all.
What you're saying is, if Sil-Young wants her, I have to have. Are you, bro? Okay.
This
look,
is a competition. Woo.
You have any other guide prospects?
He looks around.
Also, what do you mean trust his judgment? Haven't you said like 6 words to him? The entire time you've known him?
Okay.
You said it not
Okay. I'm the one that kidnapped him, if you don't recall, and we had many a good conversation
Rescued
while
him.
I was rescuing him.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
He's
said
like,
that was
puts
your
her
I don't know if
hand
that's the
Okay.
strong defense you think it is.
It's okay. It's
on
okay.
Victor's shoulder when he says kidnapped
Rescue.
and
rescue,
squeezes
rescue.
ever so slightly.
It said rescue.
Hey,
rescue.
we're
He
gonna
keeps mentioning that ordeal, but I'll send Poker to like suss her out. I trust So Young too, but we don't need to poach his guide.
No, it's not his guide yet. I trust the sentiment. We need to media train you, cause that's not it. If you're
I have a
telling me-
program.
hey,
Sign up for a class.
hey, by the way though, no, we're not talking about this here. Look, at the end of the day, I trust your judgment, Victor. If that's what you're saying, nothing's locked in yet. You handle it.
Me? I don't want to handle it.
Him?
Yeah.
Listen to her. Exactly, me.
So who's gonna do it then?
Poker.
I was gonna say you, but okay. Poker, I guess.
I mean,
works.
I follow after Poker. It's like a little bait and retreat situation.
Okay.
And she like sends Poker like he was already on his way to Ji-Eun, and he'll start kind of like staring at her side hip thingy,
Oh.
like the shiny thing off of
headphones.
her,
Okay.
and he's like a raccoon approaches you with a cyber like eye,
Okay.
and Ace is just like seeing how she responds to it.
So she hears scurrying behind her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like stops talking to So Young, and then she like turns around and she's like, "It's the most cutest thing ever!" And then she just goes to Poker and she like picks him up.
Yeah, he does like the
And-
uppies.
Yes. And
Uppies.
she's like, "Oh, aren't you so adorable? Oh my god, my cats will love you." And then she's like, "Is this yours?" To So Young.
Is that? They had like a. This is the first time they met was at the jazz bar, right? The jazz club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So he's gonna be like, oh, and he's gonna look over and kind of just like smile as he kind of waves, kind of weaves through the Shinsu. It seems that my friends are here. Poker, and he like reaches out a hand. How are you? It's hasn't been too long.
Poker gives him a little hand,
Uh
but is like
Yeah.
holding on to her
huh.
because she showed him affection, and that's like he's so easy. In fact, he's so easy that like Ace is like, kind of staring at for a second, like, uh-oh. His stranger danger meter
He's
is
gone.
kind of busted. Yeah. So like she actually does. It was kind of a joke that she would follow after him, but now she is kind of like, oh no, my son, and like like walks over. Hi. That's my she can't say the word pet. She just can't. That's
Why
Poker.
not? What's wrong with that?
'Cause it's his son. It's like it's her son.
There are no pets in the tower.
Exactly. Just family.
Oh.
So-
And then she's like, "Oh, so this is Poker," he said.
Yes, that's Poker. He's part of our team Recall, and he's such a good judge of character. There's no doubt
Oh.
behind that.
Yeah, she's just like just looking at the details, all the little fun details that Poker has, and the cyborg thingy, and she's just like, "Oh, he really is the cutest. I think he would get along so well with my cats." And then she just reaches over to you to give Poker to you.
He like calls back to you, like fighting the air, like no.
Oh, I think he doesn't want to get off. Can I keep him
Slight
for a little bit?
eye twitch. That's interesting. No, I mean, hey, if Poker really likes you, and she looks at So Young, I'm sorry, darling. Can we maybe talk to this guy? Are you taking this guy? Because I don't want to poach a guide off of you, but
We were, and then like Sith is gonna step forward and be like, yeah, we were talking to her. What's the deal? What's going on?
you were. I didn't see you there, Sif. Hi.
Whoa.
Hi. Well, she has my son,
All right, there,
so.
baby, relax.
Ayo, Sif, where's my order, by the way? And we'll just kind of like. push
Yeah,
and
hey,
turn
Team
away from
Recall.
Ace is calling in the
away from
reinforcements.
conversation and he pulls up his pocket and starts like looking through specs of like an outfit design. Where's the order? I paid you.
We can talk about the order after.
Hey, no, this is important though. I want keep. And he just like looks at Ace. He's like, keep going, and he just leads it
Listen,
away.
Hooker really does like you, and we don't have a guide yet. If you really are as good as you say, I mean, we could use someone. What do you say? I think this is a pretty simple decision. If the rest of Team Recall is in for it, I think they just want a guide. But
She kind of like looks between both teams, kind of overwhelmed, and she's kind of getting that
the raccoon in her.
they're both with the raccoon and then she's kind of getting that both teams have known each other probably for a while, maybe longer, and then she's gonna be like, that's lovely that you would want me also as a guide, but I kind of approached them first, so I have to see what they say first, and I don't know.
So young.
No, it's honestly okay if you.
I can't believe you would have betrayed us like that, so young. It's so sad.
Eden, hi.
Oh,
what do you
shit.
mean? What do you mean? Betray?
I mean, like, you called dibs. I think we were in here first, you know?
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't mean to. If you were already conversing with Team Recall, I did not mean to intrude. My apologies.
Oh no. I came after.
Come follow us. Come on, Ji. Not Jason. Come here, guide. Come here.
Come here, guide.
We have to introduce you to the other team. And as she like turns Ji-Eun away, her other hand kind of brushes Sil-Young's face, and she gives like a smirk of, "It's game on, baby," and like shuffles Ji-Eun towards the rest of the team for like a quick little interview with poker.
Eden will linger as Ace escorts Ji-Eun away from Team Blessing, and she'll just like lean in Sil-Young's ear. I am so sorry. I'm not normally like this. Ace made me do it. Okay.
Wait, listen. She's not there. She's not there.
No, I understand. It's perfectly fine. We'll find another suitable candidate. No problem.
There'll be plenty of guides. There'll be plenty of people. But as your other rescuer, just be careful. Vet the people properly. I do trust you. But that one's ours.
We've already actually merged with another team temporarily, so we're already used to the idea of.
Really? Which team?
They
didn't tell me this in the club. How rude.
No, this was just today for the purposes of this game.
Oh.
Apparently we needed 10 members and we didn't have 10 members, so. Yeah, Lake is outside with them currently, but we are currently in talks with,
Who's outside?
Oh, shit.
who's like,
Other team. Put an arm around Sil-Young.
I don't know their name. They have some kind of animal theme going on, it seems.
Animal theme?
In fact, and he kind of like gently puts his hand on yours, we're technically on enemy teams, so I don't have to give you that information.
Oh, he's learning.
Oh, snap, bro. He's coming up.
Come on, get him.
I think that's classified information.
I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Okay, well, fellow team member, or not team member, enemy, rival team, best of luck out there.
You too.
And don't worry, I'll still worry about you. She'll hug him and go on.
Same to you. Please be careful.
Trying to find out who's outside.
That's so cute. It's
Silly
I hate you.
y'all.
Mwah, mwah.
Don't ignore me. I know you can't
Yes,
see me, but you can't hear me.
What is it? Yes?
I picture Moo's like on the other side of the room, like, hey.
Yeah, he's yelling this across the room. Like he's still like over in the corner with Sif, and he's yelling this across the room. Who did you say was outside?
Lake is outside.
This is troubling. There's no way that you're talking about the same person that I know. There's no way. There's no way.
From
There can't be a way.
the lady Lake. from.
Oh no! Still,
Woo! It's okay. Like Eden, as though she's walking back, she's
I
like,
get it. You're getting older. You might be delirious. It's okay.
You're like 10 times my age.
Let me just.
Damn! Ow! Ah! Ooh! Ow!
He said, "Listen, old man, respectfully."
Yo, where'd that steel come from, bro? You just whipped the
Hey,
whole ass
hold
thing.
on. I'm in my
He's learning
prime,
too fast.
okay?
He's learning
I'm
too
in my
fast.
prime, still young. I'm in my prime. I'm just gonna go take a peek outside. I'll be right back.
All right, by all means.
Oh, honestly, Young, you and Wu
Yes.
should get together about your notes on flying and stuff, because Wu can do it too.
I don't care.
He could
I'm
help you.
done.
Oh,
You're right next to me.
Are you gonna stop me physically?
Look, Eden will grab you if she needs to.
Roll.
oh my God!
Oh
my God!
We have training for this.
Alrighty, I need you to both roll athletics for me.
We're not doing this, bro. I'm going outside. I don't care.
Oh.
That is a
There
natural 20 from you.
There is no fucking way. There's no way.
You gotta respect.
Why would you do this to me? I'm not gonna forget this. I'm not gonna forget this.
In my house.
Bro, this is crazy.
Eden with her
What, did
Haas
you pinch
strength
my
will,
ear or something?
no, with her Haas strength will like lock arms with Wu so he can't go anywhere, and she'll just
The
give him like
meatless lake.
she'll
Please.
she'll just give him the nicest smile and be like, "What are you gonna do?"
I just wanted to say hi.
Okay, all right. I just didn't want any more. I mean, cause like Sif kind of stomped off, so I just want to make sure everything's
Oh, she
good.
didn't process my order. I paid her already. I was sincere.
Oh, okay. Well, I would go to the head of HR, which is Jason. so.
He doesn't work for the company.
I mean,
Jason
he might.
waves off in the corner.
Hello.
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 Listen,
It's fine.
someone
You know what?
talking about
Makes
me.
me sick, and he's just sitting there waving high.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what,
Disgusting.
Eden? Fine. Let's just focus on the test, and then I'll talk to her later. Okay? Fine? Fair? Good?
Okay. All right.
You don't have to grip it that hard, you know.
I mean, you're an elusive guy. You can fly and like teleport and.
And you're strong as fuck, and this hurts.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She'll like let go and like pat his
Thank you.
arm where she had him.
Thank you.
Looks like
And he he genuinely just like kind of like looks down, like a little embarrassed.
She'll ruffle his hair like a good mom would.
Very
Embarrassing her child.
good. Well, while that was happening, you know, and of course, Wu and Eden are going to rejoin this. Team Recall is going to be talking to Ji-Eun. So the rest of you see this prospective guide being brought over to you.
poor kidnapped guide.
Yep.
Whatever. How tall is
Ace.
she?
With the raccoon.
Oh, good question.
Good question too.
Because like if she's
That's
being
my
like
girl.
dragged over by a raccoon and a 6'3" woman, I'm so sorry.
She's definitely smaller than Ace.
Yeah.
How tall is Eden?
Eden is she's 5'7".
5'7".
Mm-hmm.
I think she would be around.
Ji-Eun and Leaf are both
Eden.
5'8".
5'8", 5'7".
Jong
yeah,
is 5'9".
5'9".
Get the height chart out. Let's map it out.
I've got it. I've got
Where
it
do you
ready. I
rank?
got it stat.
Okay.
What do we got? Brack is 8 feet. Where do you rank?
Wu is 6
Wait, Ian
feet.
and Brack, where are you?
Victor
on
is
the scale?
6'2". Ace is 6'3". Hugo's 6'4", and Brack is 8 feet.
Damn, Hugo's big. That's my boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
He's such a
he
big
is.
boy. He's such a big boy.
Ah. I think she would be around Eden and Leaf's height.
5'7", 5'8".
So-
Um,
Which way do you want to go?
around there.
5'7" or
You
5'8"?
gotta make a decision. Which one's it gonna be?
It's gotta
This
be
is very,
canon.
very important.
You're
is very
establishing the
important.
lore, the
The
canon.
Water Master.
Or you can be tall. You
know
can
what?
be taller.
Oh,
Be taller than Brack if you want to be. You can not.
9 foot talking down to a little Sil Young. Can I join your team?
ducks her head as she has
Let's,
to.
let's be
You want a
very,
Sprite cranberry?
Oh gosh, very precise. I'm gonna say 5'6.5".
Oh.
Okay, okay.
I put
sorry.
the half.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so like, poker's still on your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Very like, nuzzle. He's acting like Ace has like deprived him of attention, which is not true, but he's acting like it. So he's like on her, and Ace is like guiding her towards Jong and Brack and the likes. I found a potential guide. Poker approved.
Okay.
This is.
Sounds good.
What's your name?
Oh, right. I never did tell you my name. My name is Ji-Eun. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
This is Ji-Eun. I'm Ace. This is. She goes through the lineup. That's Old Man. Double B. Brack
Man.
Bronson. You call him the Old Man.
Okay.
I do anyway. There's Kum Jon Se. Right over there. There's his girlfriend, Tiger Empress, aka Xion.
Oh, girlfriend.
She's
girl.
like, I'm
Lord
introduced as his
T.
girlfriend. Yeah.
Welcome. I said Tiger Empress first.
That's even
Chill
worse.
out.
No, you also.
Yeah, that does not make it better.
That's
I'm
no
sorry.
different.
Are you not?
You
Wear
said-
it with your chest. Okay.
I never
The next-
once acknowledged that title, but okay.
I'm talking
Tiger
about...
Empress or girlfriend?
You're about to say that's what we're talking about. Thank you, Woo. Woo's like in the back.
Yeah.
Eden will come over and call one of Ace's lighthouses, so she just sits on it and crosses her legs.
Yeah. This is Leaf. This is Little Leaf.
Hi, nice to
Not
meet
Little
you.
anymore. This is Leaf. Yeah.
She like looks at your belt. Do you like music?
Oh, yes. How could you tell?
I no wonder poker like.
I could tell. I could just tell. I mean, you do have quite the unique belt and outfit. I love it.
Yeah. I'm a sort of like a pianist. So...
And where'd you get those shoes? Leaf looks at your shoes.
Oh, my friend. I'm telling you, she's gonna be the best designer ever at some point. She still has to go to the academy, but at some point, I promise you she'll be the best designer. Most popular.
Probably be on time with her designs. And he side-eyes Civ.
Sif
Dang,
just gives you the
okay.
side, the slowest side eye in existence.
We always like that one customer was like, "Look, I got an email on November 3rd."
Yeah.
2000
It says shipping. I don't know what that means.
Stiffer's just like, "We're closed." He's like, "It's Monday." She's like, "We're closed."
Okay. So designer shoe. Okay. Who else do we got? We got Hugo. Naturally.
He nods.
As big
Her,
H.
her boyfriend.
I did not do that. That was not me.
He
But
left
yes.
that out.
He
She
nods.
did leave that out.
He's
Yeah,
shy. But
interesting
yes,
detail.
that is my boyfriend. And then there's Eden. Hot
Hello.
Eden.
Hello.
And
She's
then
just
she's
sitting
like,
on a
she-
floating lighthouse with her legs crossed. Just like,
And she just looks at Victor like, I have the chance to do the funniest thing ever. She just wants
Do
to
it.
acknowledge him, to acknowledge it like she could just not introduce him. But she'll finally go to Victor and be like, and this is Kuhn Victor, a exquisite chef on our team,
Ooh.
specializes in eggs
He does one of the
on
like,
couches.
he
Oh.
smiles, a little twinkle in his teeth, and he like nods at you really quick. Ace like, thank you. He was hoping you would introduce him as such.
I see.
and-
Just eggs.
Yes.
Just my little
see.
brother is known to joke when he so pleases. I am known to make anything that you may desire. I am
He sucks
what is
at
called a jack of all trades in the cooking industry. However, unlike most jacks of all trades, jacks of all trades,
You're almost there.
Jack of all trades, darling.
jacks of
Almost
all
Jack,
trades.
singular.
Jack of
You are one person.
Just
Right.
stick to
But
cooking, bro.
unlike
Just
other
stick to
jacks of all trade,
Trades.
Nope.
unlike
Nope.
other jacks of all trades,
Aiden-
I
Ace, like,
can
leans
make
down to
anything
Ji-Eun.
well.
And like whispers and goes, oh, jeez.
Whoa! You good? You good?
You know what?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Wind.
What's up? I'll fix my light in a second.
Victor, turn the lights out on her.
We're just gonna like walk
I mean,
up
it would be
Ji-Eun.
appropriate
It
because
would
she's
be.
gonna be like, "There a will they, won't they?"
Wait, why is Darkwind playing?
Because
Stop
the
it.
lights went on.
Because Ace is about to relay
Oh,
decades
oh.
worth of tea to Ji-Eun in the single phrase, "They're the longest will they, won't they ever."
Oh, that's fair.
That's not why.
Ace will feel like
she
on
can't
the
hear it.
back
She's
of
whispering.
on the back of her. She knows what Ace is up to. 'Cause
Listen, I'm fixing my lights.
I know you are. I know, but Ace will feel just the littlest bit, just the tiniest little bit of like heat on the back of her neck. And she would know that this is Eden's flames. Just saying hi.
Well, I said what I said. And then and this is Poker. You've met Poker. He is quite the appreciator of music. And Poker just like
Oh, really?
nods. And he gets out his own little like pocket player in like his vest because he got like a whole bag of like blueprints and stuff, and he just starts playing one of Luna Star's like singles and just like stares at her.
Oh.
Like and Ace is just letting him do his thing.
Does she know like what song? Like what song is playing right now on Poker's?
I feel like Poker's favorite at this current moment is the Just Like You one. The duet.
Ah. Call up duet. I see.
Yeah, one of the duets. He's a sensitive soul, so he likes the more lyrical ones.
Right.
Whereas like Ace is like, you know, the headbangers, but Poker likes his style, so he's just playing it, staring at you, gauging how you like his music. It's a test.
You know what, Poker? You've got great taste in music. I think I'm gonna not use you. You're gonna be my companion for music. I'm telling you now. Cause you've got good taste. I see talent when I see it.
Are we
Like,
witnessing
flicks
a
it off.
robbery? Is this a robbery?
He like flicks it off, puts it back in his pouch. There's stars in his eyes, and he just nuzzles in and looks at Ace with these big old eyes of like, can we keep her? Like very much like this one. And Ace just like shrugs and lets the other team, like gives it to the team.
And before you like, or she, before Ji-Eun goes and talks to like everyone else, she's gonna ask Ace, like she's gonna do like, are there any other couples that I should be aware of in this team?
This team, let's see. Okay, there's there's Hugo and I. Mhm.
The fire heats up a little bit more.
Oh, you know, just I'm so hot. So then there's again, I introduced it. The Tiger and Prince, Xion and Jung. They're the ones. And then there's Victor and Eden. But
It gets real
they're
hot.
we're not sure of their status right now. We wish them the best.
Complicated, I see.
Yeah. God, bless it. Jahad bless. But yeah, like, but she's very much like, we're still waiting on that status. So I mean,
I see how it is.
other than that, there's nothing pending. But you know,
Okay.
are you single?
Me? I don't even know what the word date is about. So yes.
Interesting.
Damn.
Okay. Well, stick with us. We're good teachers.
Ace, interject that.
No, we're not.
I wasn't talking to you, Kun Jong Stay. Stick with us. We tend to be good judges of character in that regard, if it ever interests you. But that's not why we're here. You introduce yourselves to the rest of the team. Get acquainted a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'd love to know about everyone, but you know, I do have to offer standing for a guide, so I just wanna, see what I can gain from you guys.
That's true. I mean, we are Team Recall. I feel like if you want to talk business, I'm going to direct you to Poker, drum roll. And he's like, looks like he doesn't have a drum, so just pat on his belly real quick. Brack Bronson, Double B, you've been summoned over to the stage. Brack.
Oh,
Brack.
the old man?
Brack.
What?
You have a guide here that Young's trying to take from us. I need you to work your business talk.
Little Young, is that true?
He's not in the current
He's not
vicinity.
here.
No.
But she was talking to Team Blessing. We might have convinced her over here. She needs a little bit of convincing. She wants to know what she's gonna get out of us. So this is your chance. Don't ruin it for us. Go talk.
What you can get out of us, what would you bring to us?
And my job here's done.
And let them at it.
Well, I might be one of the only guides here that has lived here for a long time. And let me tell you, a long time. I can't even remember
the exact years that I've been here, but I know everything from the Dream District, the City District, Entertainment, anywhere you gotta go.
What are your rates?
You have the layout to the Don's estate.
Wait,
Oh no.
what? The what?
Answer the
Don's
question.
estate.
The Dawn.
On the stick. Huh. I don't think I've heard of that, but
How much we gotta pay you?
how much are you willing to pay me?
See, that's not how we negotiate. What's your rate?
That's how I negotiate, though.
Okay, well, what if I say I don't want to pay you? Then what are you gonna say?
I can go over to the next team.
You drive a hard bargain. Okay, here. And Wu like side eyes Brack.
What you side eyeing me for? I wasn't going to pay her.
Jeez.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I have to. That's why I have to do it myself. 500,000 points.
Said what?
Hey, chill.
That's nothing.
Big boss,
Chill.
did you just hear that price? That lunacy?
Chill.
We don't even know her.
He's like, Horace is like counting his coins like Scrooge, like
This
looking
is
up,
all-
like,
above the table, bro. It's just all gauging what she says. Whatever she says is what I'll go with. She says yes, she already lost.
I know, but Brack.
That's all you had to say.
100,000 points. I think my services are a bit more than that.
I said 500,000.
500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my services are a bit more than that.
So what do you value yourself at? $1 million?
I think that's more to my liking.
And do you have any sort of guarantee of services?
I can assure you that we can pass this test flawlessly. And
Is there a money back guarantee?
That's a good question, Victor kind of like thinking.
Like, how can you guarantee? That's above the table.
I'm saying if we fail the test, do I get my money back?
Let's say 50% back, because I would have done a lot of the job already.
I like your confidence. How about this? I'll give you 500,000 now, and if we pass the test, I'll give you $1 million after.
No, I
You mean
take
another
all right
500,000.
now.
Nah, I can't
and
do
then
that.
I'll give you 50% if we fail it.
How about this? I'll give you $1 million right now. Okay? You be our guide. You agree. You never look at the other team again. Right? And if we fail, you can keep the money, but there will be a penalty game.
Well, this isn't a negotiation. This isn't extortion.
I'll pay for it myself.
No,
bro.
this is a
Robbery, and I love this.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for it myself. It's not your money, bro. It's not your money.
What's this penalty game?
You said that we're not gonna fail, so why are you concerned?
No, I gotta see through the contract.
Oh, see, I'm losing
as a
confidence
good
in you by the
businessman.
second. By the second. If you're not gonna fail us, then you shouldn't be worried about what the penalty game is.
Well, no, of course, but as a good businessman,
You're getting
you should
paid $1
know.
million anyway.
Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Now let me see what the other leader of the other team has to say.
Gosh, it's crazy. Okay. The penalty game is simple. All right.
Mhm.
If we don't pass the test, based on your directions, not anything that we do, right? Then you can never leave this floor again.
And who's to establish that? Are you gonna be here?
Oh, okay, I'm done. Yo, hey,
Excuse me, Leaf is gonna step
Player,
forward. Would
just
you mind?
player, just player.
Would you mind if we
And-
talked for a second, Ji-Eun?
oh my goodness. You
Sure.
think you can do better than me?
Just, Wu, let me try.
And so the student becomes the master. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
This will just take a moment, and she's gonna take Ji-Eun like a little bit away from the group, just a couple of steps, so they can talk one-on-one.
Hey.
By the way, I wasn't kidding when I said the shoes on point. They look great. I'm thinking of
Oh.
changing at some point, so well, you'll have to put me in contact with your friend.
Of course. I'm telling you, her label, Be Free, will be the next top thing.
Oh, that's such a cool slogan.
I know, right?
That actually
She's got it down.
does remind me. And she like looks at you, her eyes kind of piercing. I can tell you're somebody who you're doing a good job of negotiating with these guys. Normally they don't bend like that, so clearly you're a step above in that regard.
I've had my fair share of experiences.
We are climbing rather quickly, and I can tell that you're the kind of person who values that. And aside from the money, aside from the spotlight, I don't think deep down you probably care about any of that. You want to take the test, right?
Yes. But you see, that's the spotlight. I don't know how to feel about that. So I gotta get my gains where I can with a very in the spotlight group, which is something that I don't know how to feel about. So
I can hide you
yeah.
if you want me to. We have ways that we can keep you hidden. And I can promise you this. Our track record has proven that every tournament we've entered, every game we've ever entered, we've won against some of the teams that are here now. I'm not saying that we're guaranteed to win, but I think the odds are in our favor. And we can certainly provide you with a way to keep your identity hidden. We have members of our team that are quite skilled at that. So, if it's what you're after, we can certainly provide, but there are other areas we can provide too. Just want to make sure you know that.
Have you ever considered being a negotiator for like an official professional negotiator for teams?
She like laughs. To be honest, I'm not usually the one to do this kind of thing, but I felt like I could see something in you that I could almost, I don't know. I could tell that I could just see something in you that wasn't what the others were seeing, so I just wanted to voice that is all. I like to be honest where I can.
Oh, I thank you. You seem so genuine too. So, that is a good bargain that you drive. So, along with the 1 mil, pardon me, I have to accept that 1 mil too. But with what you said, I guess I can go with you guys.
She holds out her hand in it for a handshake.
I will have to tell the other team though, since I approached them first.
Don't worry, we can break the news if you want us to. We know them quite well.
Okay, but as a businesswoman, I'll go with you if you want to break the news.
Okay,
I
sounds
have to
good.
say I'm sorry in person.
Sounds good. You're professional. And she like holds out her hand to shake. Make it official. Let's make it official.
That she hesitatingly
She's
like, oh, great. Okay. Then she's like, okay, official.
Yes! And then she's gonna like, she can't hide her excitement. You know, she was kind of restraining some of that excitement. So she's gonna go back to the rest of the team. Everyone, let's welcome our new guide, Ji-Eun. Officially!
Well done, Lee.
What it cost?
Oh, it still costs you that mil.
Oh, not me. These lovable scamps over here are going to be the ones that pay it. Not I.
Will.
Yeah, when Wu comes back, we'll interact with that in that regard.
He's counting his money right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's making sure. Yeah, for sure. All right. And so, did you want to break it to blessing real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Well, Sil-Young is they're still over there vetting individuals. So Sil-Young will turn. Yes?
Hi. What was your name again?
Silyang.
Young, darling. I know I approached you first. But the Team Recall drives a hard bargain. They're offering me a lot. And I had to say yes.
Oh, I had already assumed you agreed to go with them. No hard feelings at all. And he smiles.
No hard feelings then.
No hard feelings. Good luck in the game.
Of course. I mean, if you need another guide or a recommendation for another guide, you just let me know.
I think we've already found ours, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfect. Of course.
And
See
then,
you around then.
see you around. And then Leaf will kind of like, nudge him slightly. Sorry, Silyang. And he just like chuckles. No worries. And so Wu, when the conversation would have been gone, Leaf would have walked up and kind of given you a smug smile, like, "See, leave it to me."
I'm not even gonna like play it down. Wu's just gonna look at her and give her like a challenging stare.
Oh, okay. As in what? Like in how so?
You'll get the meaning. Basically, you won this round, but the war isn't over.
I see. Very good. Very good.
You won the battle, not the war.
Right. You win this day. Okay. Well, with that said, the game has like a few minutes before it's going to officially begin. So, as the paradigm shift board is on all of your screens, I'm assuming you all are going to kind of gather and kind of, figure out what to do now that the guide has been recruited. Just letting you know, you do all have the game in front of you. You got a few minutes to plan before the timer begins. So use this time wisely.
What are the rules?
All right, guide.
Okay. Everyone here? Everyone present? How many people are here in this team? Officially. What's the number for the team?
9.
You make 10.
10.
I make 10. Perfect. Okay. So we are 10. And I'm going to explain this really quick before the games start. So,
And she like kind of like in her bag, like plops out a few like flyers of the image, above table image that we saw last episode.
So, here is a sketch of the bingo game that we're gonna be doing. So there's a few games. If you can look at the image that I just handed out towards you, there's gonna be a few different games to be able to do a bingo. So there's Tower Core. So that's in the Dream District. For this one, I think the best people that are good at acrobatics, there's gonna be a max of 3 people. It could be less, but there will be a disadvantage for any and all of the games if it's less than what they require. So a max of 3 people, and it's kind of like a simulation kind of thing. So good at acrobatics, Tower Core. Hippo's Eye, that's in the Nature District. So it's a target shooting game. People who are good at shooting a bow or a gun or good at precision, that you can go there. Ruthless Racing is a contest in the contest district. It's a mix of go-karts and race car driving. So it requires a lot of variety of skills. So you just gotta be lucky that your skills are good with you. So, yes. The big damage one is Testing District. So that's a test of who can do the most damage. Says it in the name. Tower Climber is in Free District. I have no idea what this is about. Free District is very serious. So it's probably gonna be the most challenging of them all. Great Tower Bake Off. Chef. I heard that there's a chef here.
Yes! Put my name down!
I knew you would put your name down. But we also need a sous chef to combine skills to make the best dish. So
Victor
anyone who's good at
slowly
cooking-
turns to Jong and smiles.
And Jong just gets like a creeping dread that slowly builds up in him that he probably maybe will have to be partnered with Victor.
In Victor's mind, he's dreaming of this like Coon brotherly win on television, streamed across all lighthouses, and it's just like, mwah,
And Jong
perfection.
is just embarrassed.
Perfect. So,
Which
apart from
district was that?
That is in the residential district.
Thank you.
Yes. So the next one is the trivia, which is in the academic district. It's anyone who is good at trivia. So, in general, if you're good at answering questions, that's the one for you. The duel is in the city district. So it's some kind of board game. I've heard that it's becoming popular, but it's still in the very early stages of testing. So if you like board games, that might be for you. And the last one that I have here is the Boy and the Robot Entertainment District. It's for individuals to put on a play. Those of you that like musicals or theater, I think this is the best for you. So, because I'm just starting to get to know you all, which one of you guys are good at stuff so that I can kind of like schedule it on my notebook and keep into contact? Because we will probably have to separate into groups.
I want to do the hardest one. I forgot what you said it was.
Damn, you son of a bitch.
Tower climber.
So, you mean the tower climber?
Yep,
The free
that one.
district.
Yep.
So that's just one person.
I want to do
Okay,
big
I'll
damage.
jot you down.
No, Jong, you were supposed to be my sous chef.
Oh my god, Victor, please.
No.
How could you betray me like this, man? After everything we've been through, all our
We
training.
can do more than one contest,
Didn't
you
he
buffoon.
stab you?
Wait, we can? We can do more than one?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say there's like 15
Well, we're not like locked into a district
on the
after
board.
we go into one. Yeah.
So
Yes. To check how much time we have, but I'm pretty sure that we can do more than one.
Bloop. The Bufu pops up onto the screen. He seems to be kind of the chancellor who's kind of emceeing most of this stuff. Yes, indeed. The rules are quite simple for those of you who need a recap. You will have 4 hours to complete the game. Time management is the key to this game. The time that it takes to travel between districts is 1 hour. And the time it takes to play a game and kind of lock your high score is 1 hour. 1 round of the game equals 1 hour. So essentially there are 4 rounds of the game. You may spend one of those rounds to transfer to a new location to then take the game. Now the way it works is it's high score based. So even if Jong gets the highest score in big damage, at the end of the game in round 4, someone could take his spot if you abandon the location and if they're able to achieve a higher score than you. It is bingo. So whoever has the most bingos by the end of the game wins. Or whoever, if there's no bingos, then whoever has the most spots on the board wins the game.
And we have 4 hours.
You have 4 hours. Killing is not allowed. Combat outside of the game is not allowed. Rule breaking, cheating is not allowed. I put that in my notes before we started the session. And as Ji-Eun said, the number of participants is optional. So if it says 3 and you only send 1, you can do it. It's just going to be harder. You may have disadvantage and that kind of thing.
okay, Team Recall. The best, most optimized way we can do this is if we send 3 to Tower Core, 1 to Hippo's Eye, 1 to Ruthless Nursing, 1 to Big Damage, 1 to Tower Climber, 2 to Tower Bake Off, and 1 to Trivia. That's going to cover the most amount of bingos and the most amount of slots on the board that we can with 10 people. So I think that's where we have to lock in. The Boy and the Robot is a time sink and too many players, and that's going to be a hard place to hold. We could potentially send someone to duel if we're confident that we can maintain all of the other spots.
You are good at this. I can tell.
Well, I think, yeah, it's probably smart. I'm talking a little bit above the table here.
Yeah.
It's probably smart to prioritize any of the areas that are going to be
Single.
well, right, yeah, but also, yeah, so like any of the time sink areas. So like I think Tower Core and like the Great Bake Off,
That's the
We
most we
can-
can afford to send.
we can handle first, because these single areas we can send people to later if we need to cover them after the fact. You know what I mean?
We could.
Is there a time limit?
Yeah,
Yes.
4 hours.
It's 4 hours, but it
It's
also
4 hours
takes.
and it's
The biggest thing
1
is
hour
it
to
takes.
travel, 1 hour to play.
But it doesn't
Correct.
matter when you start the event.
So the event is starting
Um,
right after we figure all this out. It's officially
Right.
going to begin.
So
I
that's
will
the
say this:
point.
the timer doesn't start until it doesn't take an hour now to reach the area. I'm gonna say that I'll start the timer once you reach your first destination, so I'm not wasting around right away. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
if Jong starts at big damage, and then he plays the game, that's 1 round has passed.
Right. So, with that being said, wasting time to travel between districts and making sure we have as much coverage as we need. If we have all of those other places covered and we have time to travel, we could send somebody to duel, and then that would give us an extra bingo on top of everything else. So to cut down on more traveling time. That's the point I'm making. If we can keep everyone spread out across those districts and those games, then we stand a stronger chance of maintaining those positions throughout the whole time instead of having to waste time traveling back and forth. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining that properly.
Yeah.
That's me above table.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ji-Eun would act like the where she's needed kind of role. So like she can just hop around if anything, as time permits.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Ji-Eun could also be the second person. Like we could send two. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Do we know what trivia is about? Because is it like
Just-
local trivia?
Would Ji-Eun know?
I guess not. No.
Let me.
Would Ji-Eun-
I'm okay with slightly teasing the trivia one because it's weird. Okay, this is one of the ones where roles don't matter. It's literally real. It's like actual trivia.
Like Towers and Gods trivia or
no,
real life
like
trivia?
real
Send
life
our lore
trivia,
master
like
trivia?
real
I'm not
life,
touching that shit.
real life
That's
trivia,
all y'all.
not on
Send me the
history or anything
trivia.
like that.
Won't
Yeah.
be there.
Lore
Y'all
master.
enjoy.
So whoever
Send me
thinks
the
they know the
trivia.
most fun facts, you know what I
No.
mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not touching that whole bottom row there. That's all
Okay.
y'all.
You don't want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
in Boy and the Robot, dude?
Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Not even a little bit.
All right, whatever you say.
You're not gonna cook either with your boy.
Right.
Okay, so this is where
Well-
above table I'm gonna say like we're okay. So Isaiah, you as Jong want to do big damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Amy, where do you feel the most comfortable? What would Ji-Eun want to do?
I guess.
Or what would she be most suited to?
I think either the boy and the robot or Tower Core, probably,
Tower Core? Okay.
or Ruthless Racing, whichever one.
Okay. Milios. What would Brack want to do?
I would call Hippo Eye trivia.
Tower
and
Core, Hippo
Ruthless
Eye.
Racer.
Okay. Okay.
And I haven't heard the description of any of those things. I'm just going by what I think they are.
Oh, were you not here
I-
when Amy explained?
I can run through them real quick. Tower Core is basically parkour acrobatics tests.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hippo's Eye is basically a precision shooting game.
Most definitely.
Racing is go-kart racing. You have to be lucky.
Oh, that's what we were here for.
I
Sound
know.
good?
I was like, okay. Big
Well, you
damage
got a
is
ticket.
how much damage you can do. Tower Climber is the most challenging, and we don't have a lot of information on it. Bake Off is a chef and a sous chef do baking. Trivia is real life trivia, not Towers and Gods trivia. Duel is board game, and Boy and the Robot is a 4-person play, and we've kind of cut Duel and Boy and the Robot
so
out.
we guessed this last week.
We did pretty good. We did pretty good. So, do you want in on racing?
Tower Core, Hippo's Eye, Ruthless Racing trivia, Duel, and the Boy and the Robot. I'm trying to slap Bo up. Let's go.
Well, the thing is like what the strat we talked about is we're gonna have people spread across Tower Core, Hippo's Eye, Ruthless Racing, Bid Damage, Tower Climber, Bake Off, and Trivia, because that's gonna cover the most board with the 10 players that we've got.
Yeah, but I would.
Duel and Robot require too many people, and you get penalized if you don't have the right amount of people. So like those are people sinks that aren't gonna do us the best, or it's not gonna be the most advantageous to do.
I see. So
Yeah,
take
yeah.
up a third of the board, or about like. Well, it's more than a third of the board. It's like 67%.
Right.
All right,
And
that's
the more bingos we get, the better
Right. It
our
also gives
standings are.
more of an opportunity to get bingo.
And if
like,
we
for the
if we
customer.
Yeah, but we can
secure
only get bingo on one line though.
No, we can't.
we
We can
don't
get it
know.
if we get Tower Core, Hippo Zion, Ruthless Racing,
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Damage, Tower Climber, Bake Off, and then Vertical on Tower.
Yep, it's 3.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
I
4
forgot
yeah,
across diagonal.
Yeah,
and
you can
down.
do
Right,
yeah,
and it
horizontal,
takes
vertical.
and the reason why I strategize this is it takes an hour to travel between districts, and these are all in different districts. So we would be wasting time. It's better to stay stationed at those
Yeah.
places
Yeah.
and
Wait a
lock
minute. So
those
Joe,
in.
are you saying
Yeah.
it's an hour no matter what? So
No matter
you're saying
what. I was-
everything is basically the same amount.
I was
of
gonna
distance
do like
from
a
each other?
if you're in this area, then it's that. It's just all the same. So it could be opposite sides of the map. It could be next to each other. It takes a full round, a full hour to travel.
Okay, but it's always gonna be an hour.
Always
anyway,
going to be
no
an
matter
hour.
what.
Basically, to go
Okay.
from one challenge to the next, it takes a full round.
Because Tower Core uses acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yes. Let's
Okay.
go.
Unfortunately,
let's see.
yeah. Everybody
Okay.
can't do everything, unfortunately. It's basically
Everybody
a max
can't
of
do
2.
everything.
It's like a
I
max
mean-
of 2, I think.
It might be best to do.
Where do you need me, bro? Because I already know what I want to do. But...
Well, you said Tower Climber, so that's what I kind of
Yeah.
had you slotted in
okay.
as.
Okay, bet. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
I can do that by myself. I don't need help.
Yeah, that's,
Well,
it's a
it can
one-person-
only
You have to
it's
do it
only
by
one
yourself.
person.
Okay,
Yeah, you have to
that's
do it by
good,
yourself.
good.
All right, so if Jong is doing damage, big damage, who is going to be Victor's baking partner? Joseph.
Okay, so we have Jong on Big Damage. We have Victor on Bake Off. I think first establish all the PCs. Do we have all the PCs fully established?
No. We've
No.
got I'm sorry.
Because I can just have the
Ace.
We're-
NPCs like slot in where, after
Yeah.
the
Ace,
PCs.
Tower,
Where do you-
Tower Core.
Okay, so Ji-Eun, Ace.
I was about to say you have the highest acrobatics skill.
Yeah.
To get meta about it, what are everybody's acrobatics real fast?
5
I'll tell you real quick.
plus 5.
Hold on. I
Plus
have to
5?
pull it up.
Okay.
I gotta pull it up. Too.
Aces is plus 8.
Plus 8. Thank you.
Mine might change later according to abilities because we still got to figure that out. But for now, it's 4.
4? Okay.
Acrobatics. Mine is 7.
7, okay.
Now remember, so actually, well, you weren't, so I forgot to tell you this. You are now all B rank regulars, so your proficiency bonus is now another, it's increased by 1, plus 5. So everybody remind you about that as well.
So
Proficiency bonus is
five.
plus
Distributed
5.
among things, or like is it
Anything
just
that you're
one?
proficient in is now plus 5. So basically, like, change your level on roll 20 to like, what is it, like 14 probably, and it'll give you
How do I
a
do that?
Oh, so we just put a point
Oh, so
in
change.
one of the things we were saying.
change your levels on roll 20 to like 14. I think
14.
it'll do it.
It
I think
ups
it's
me
higher
from
than
4
that.
to 7.
Is it higher? Let me see.
Wait, everything
where
that's
I
not
do it.
at 14 to 14, or we're just putting a point where we want?
No, like I'm saying, like
So in the top of your character sheet, there is your class subclass level. If you go
Yeah.
into your level and edit that
Thank
to
you.
14
works.
Jesse.
Yep, I just tested it.
Yeah, 14 works. So change that
level?
number to 14,
My acrobatics.
Oh
is-
my
Make,
God.
make your characters level 14.
and you'll
and
see in
then-
proficiency bonus under
Yes.
inspiration this moved up to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
So
That's
I
right.
hit this.
I'm
I'm
9
level
now.
9, bro. This shit crazy.
I know we were on level 9, or at least I was too.
yeah, we were all on level
Yeah,
9.
we were all on level 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that
Plus 6. for
Brack
me.
plus how much?
6.
6. Okay. So that in Amy, what's Ji-Eun?
7.
7. Okay, so that basically puts Ace and Wu as the top acrobatics folks, and Ji-Eun and Eden as the next ones. But if Brack,
Hold. You said 4. How did it go up to 7?
Huh?
No, I was talking about earlier for Ji-Eun. I remember hearing 4. and then
It's
it went up to
because
7.
she
Yeah.
only had plus 2 proficiency, right?
yeah, she didn't have the right
yeah,
number.
she didn't have the right level.
Got it.
He was like, wait
Wait
a
a
minute,
minute.
the math ain't
Something's
mathin'.
going on.
And remember, we can play it at disadvantage if we have to.
We can.
You can.
Um, All right, so, did I get all the have I gotten everybody? So we got Wu on Tower Climber, Jong on damage.
You got everybody except you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was assuming she's gonna do Hippo's Eye since it's a
Yeah.
That
shooting.
just means
Oh,
that
okay.
I can go to
That's
either
fair.
Hippo's Eye or racing immediately.
So
happy.
that's the question for Brack. Is do you want to do racing or do you want to do Tower Core? What would you prefer?
Well, if there's 4
Or
people
trivia.
that's higher than Brack, and those 4 people also want to do Tower Core, and they have higher proficiency, just
Well,
send
you would be
Brack
the
to race some
next.
cars. Huh?
You want to do racing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Then we need a third person for Tower Core.
Oh, did
Um,
make Brack the third person? That's what I was saying. If there's 3 people already that has higher proficiency than Brack for it,
Yeah.
let those 3 people go if they want to go there. But if
Right, so
there's
we
one
have-
missing, send me
We have
there.
2 of
what
the
ab-
higher
what about
ones and 2 are slotted in
NPCs?
other ones. So yeah,
What about
NPCs. What are?
though?
Oh, okay. Well,
Because then
Acrobats.
Brad could do racing, and then we just slot
Yes.
it with an NPC if he wants to do racing.
What are
Well,
the acrobats
yeah.
of the NPCs,
yeah, that's
Joe?
what I was about to say. That was going to be the next thing.
The Victor and Ji-Eun are both good at acrobatics type things. Hugo and Leaf are okay, but that's not their main specialty.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that means Victor
wanna
wants to
put-
go cook though.
Victor wants to go cook.
Right.
So do we want to put Ji-Eun in Tower Core?
Pushing
Brack
on
and
the Tower
racing?
Core, Brack is going to race.
Got it.
I would pitch
They're
Xion
about
with
to look
Victor.
like Bowser in that go kart.
What was that, Ruka?
I'd pitch Xion with Victor as his sous chef because she's into baking. Isn't
True.
Oh. Okay.
Not wrong.
I
will say when it comes to athletics, Hugo is good. So I would say that slotting him into Tower Core isn't a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, and that leaves
Aw.
then Leaf can be the third for that. And that would mean that Ji-Eun needs a place to go.
No, Ji-Eun's in Tower Core.
Oh, my bad. So Hugo,
Yeah.
Ji-Eun. So Leaf would be the one that needs a place.
Leaf would be in trivia at that point.
That works. Leaf going to trivia. Okay.
All right, so just to run down, Ji-Eun,
Yes.
Hugo, and Ace, Tower Core. Eden, Hippozai, Brack, Racing, Jong, Big Damage, Wu, Tower Climber, Victor, and Ji-Eun. I remember names. Victor and Ji-Eun are the bakers,
Ji-Eun.
and Leaf is trivia.
Godspeed, Xion.
Are we all okay with locking that in?
Who's going to
Asking-
Tower Core again?
I
Yep.
think we're locked
Tower
in.
Core is the Lovebirds, Hugo and Ace, and Ji-Eun.
The third wheel.
You're our kid now. I don't know what you're talking about. Our son gets along with you great.
I was gonna say,
That's right.
Poker kind of
You're
adopted you as a
adopted.
sister.
Yeah.
I don't know, she
Congratulations,
kinda
you're
older than
adopted
y'all.
She's an
Big
auntie.
happy family.
She's an auntie.
She's an
Aw.
auntie.
Cute.
Nah.
Well, very good. Okay, it sounds like you all have a plan, and of course, you can be communicating through pockets, aka above the table, for any strats and
Where are
such.
those cool earpieces?
Hey,
Woo?
I was just about to say,
Yeah!
everybody take an earpiece.
Hell yeah!
Go earpieces.
Wait, we have earpieces?
We do. See, I knew you wanted to join our team.
That's all you had to say. You should have led with that.
She wanted to join. She wanted the money, Woo.
I mean, she's still getting paid, just half.
Okay, very good. So, any last words as a team?
All right, are we all?
Put our hands in, bro.
All right, hands in.
And sin. If anyone gets lost, just call me. And she, yeah. I guess she gave her number out to everyone.
And we'll
Guide
look for
Ji-Eun, is
John.
there anything we need to be aware of in these specific districts before we on threes
Oh.
say something cool?
Mm.
Any
Brack's
dangers?
hand is
Joe.
at the bottom, acting as the table for the hands.
Yeah, he's got the biggest hand. He gotta make a call.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. Contacting God. Is there
Ye-
anything we
yes,
should know?
Ji-Eun.
Whoa, you gonna direct line to God like that? That's crazy.
Amen.
So,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, I mean, like, I sent you a doc if you want to slightly reference it here. We have, let me see. I would say the names are fairly self-explanatory. I can explain a little bit that, like, you know, and Ji-Eun can be communicating this, right? That, like, the only districts that I would say are especially of note are that, again, the Dream District features these kinds of, you know, these machines where you can, like, play games in your mind. You know, it's like a full kind of visual experience. Nothing crazy though. Nothing too out there. But, like, if you want to play a fighting game, you're, like, living the fighting game, which is kind of fun. You can play a Scopio and you can be Scopio. How sick is that?
Well, you had me
Um,
at the first half.
That's fun.
It's sick. It's sick.
This is
I'm
Ace's
sorry.
heaven that we're about to go
I'm
into. Let's go.
This might be the most fun I've ever had.
Another thing to note is that the free district, which is on the bottom right there, it's the only place that is lawless. It is kind of specifically made to kind of be no ruler, no laws, no chancellor,
alright.
anything.
All right, well,
Say less, bro. Say
Anything
less.
can happen there.
Shit can go down.
And
And that's
Hey,
where
look,
I
got you.
here. So
I guess that's
what
why
I'm
it's.
forward, bro.
I'm good. I love it here. I'm so
You
happy.
chose the right
I'm
location.
so happy. Man.
He's like,
Nothing
lawless,
for himself.
bet.
Yeah. Now, I'd like to draw your attention to the Eternal Zone, the Eternal District, which is a very small little thing here that's attached to the Academic District. No one really knows what happened there. It's a mystery, but apparently it's blocked off. No one's allowed to go there anymore. So it's the one location that you'll not be going to for this game. So there you go.
Ends today though. I'm going in
That's
there.
sus. Ji-Eun, do you know
That's
anything
neat.
about the Eternal District?
Honestly, in all the years that I've been here, it's remained the most mysterious ever.
Definitely going
How
in
long
there.
have you been here, Ji-Eun?
I can tell you, maybe a couple or a few years. I don't know. I kind of stopped counting. Or the place though. But this is like my
Insight
home.
check.
Here we go. There it is.
You
There
gotta
it
be
is.
initiated.
Welcome to the party. Yep. Let me see.
Only 11.
Ah.
Why do I have advantage checked?
I don't know.
Only 11. Normal.
I don't know with mine either, but so what you can get is what she says.
Okay.
You are truly Joe's wife.
I'm so proud. I'm so
Damn.
proud. You should have hit her with the triple
yes, girl, give us
disadvantage.
nothing.
The Percy
If you-
special.
Joe, I will come through the screen, sir.
The Percy. I can't believe I did that. That's so funny.
That was
Okay.
mean.
I know. It was cruel. I admit. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and take it away with the cheer. Everyone has their hands in the middle.
Oh no! I mean, he rallied it, but he's gonna look at John to say something.
John's gonna look right back at you and say that I'm not saying shit.
No, so you gotta like give me like you gotta be and I'm gonna hit you back with the. If you don't say something right now, bro.
He's just gonna look at you and be like, "Bro, I will stand right here,
Oh,
look
no.
you in the eye, and we will lock in right here, bro. I won't move
You're
muscle.
gonna-
I'm
I
not
bet
saying shit."
he's gonna lean over and whisper in his ear. New Look said you've been bitch made, bro. You need to step your game up.
She's gonna look at Leaf and say, "Is this normal?" And this team.
She's gonna shake her head like.
He
"You
now
have
knows
no
for
idea."
a fact that you're full of shit, and he's not saying nothing.
Oh my god.
All right, Team Recall, as the leader, she'll look at everybody. It is my job to rally the troops because there seems to be some electric tension between those two. So,
He's too prickly for his own good.
I know my hand's already hurting, but Team Recall, we're gonna dominate this bingo like we did with the Lindquists. So, Team Recall. I mean, somebody also dominated the Lindquist. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Team Recall.
No.
Dominate bingo on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dominate bingo!
I told her.
Okay, we'll try that next time again.
Victor, I think it went pretty well. Victor turns to Ji-Eun like, he like looks her up and down. Well, you're his girlfriend. You'll have to do. Come on, Ji-Eun, let's go. Let's do this. And she just like shakes her
Get
head.
the man. Get the. Oh wow.
You'll
Wow.
She just shakes her head like, I'm biting the bullet on this one, guys. I'm biting the bullet here.
Joe, above the table, what is Leaf doing? Bingo?
So Leaf is doing trivia. Yes.
Leaf is doing trivia.
Yep. So she's gonna kind of like,
Okay,
alrighty, guys. Good luck on the game, and we'll
Oh,
keep
that
in
was a
touch.
genius play, team. Let's put the DM on trivia. That's a genius play.
I-
I like that.
Dude, I was angling
So-
for that. Okay.
So I have a condition for this when it comes to trivia. If it's an NPC, it's just a history check, basically. It's like a few history
Oh.
checks rather than an actual. Because I know all the answers. Wouldn't that be unfair? You know. So.
I mean, she better
I don't
not
know, bro.
lose. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
We'll see. All right, and then Hugo is gonna nod to you, Ace, and nod to you, Ji-Eun, like, let's go, let's do this. And you're gonna start heading to the location. and you look over, Blessing's not there. Blessing is already gone. And you start traveling to the districts. Beautiful view. You all start to individually arrive, and as you walk up into the districts and you look around, you start to see your rivals turn and smirk. Bufu, appears on the screens. Let the games begin, and may the odds fall into your laps.
What?
And with that, we're gonna take our.
He said what he said.
I didn't listen.
Whoever wrote that for him needs to be fired, bro. That was
Bufu, my guy.
no, Bufu's no one's guy, bro.
No, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's
But
my
we're gonna
guy.
take our break.
May the odds treat you right, and the paradigm is your guiding light.
That's a good one, but that's not what he said.
As Eden shouts
that is
at the
better
screen.
for sure.
If anyone's strat, it's taken over.
That is better for sure.
Bufu said what he said, bro. Bufu bet what
But
he said.
we're gonna take our break. We're gonna take our break. Don't go anywhere. I want to give a shout out to the viewers, especially you, Akasha. For coming from Lumine. That's crazy. That's a dub I used to do years ago. Thank you, and shout out to you, guys. We're gonna take our break. Enjoy the memes. Enjoy the fan art. We'll be right back. Enjoy. I forgot to. I forgot to add the meme reel. Give me a sec.
Hold, please. OBS might crash.
No, I actually
if
don't
it
think
does, we'll be right back. Stay
No,
tuned.
it's fine.
If the stream
Done.
crashes, we're here.
Done.
Okay.
All right, guys. See you in 5 minutes.
Now hit.
Welcome back, you beautiful people. What is that? Oh, it's my stupid walking. Never mind. Welcome back to Towers and Gods, everybody. Happy to have you here. We hope you enjoyed the break, the memes and the fan art. Y'all been popping off as always, and I appreciate all of you. Y'all are so cool. Hold on, what the heck? There's a really nice message in the chat here from Speculari. Good soup. Love you so much. God bless Joe for taking this role and creating a fun weekly thing for his friends. My friend certainly appreciates her D&D groups. This is great to see. Hey, thank you so much, Speculari. I didn't mean to cut the music and make it so important, but that's so sweet. Thank you so much for saying that. Really appreciate you. Shout out. Shout out. You too, Christian. I see you in the chat. Shout out, guys. Thank you so much. All right. Well, if you want to submit memes and fan art for next week, join the Discord. Link is down below. Until that day, until that time, we have a game to play.
Oh. I was gonna say something.
Oh.
Like, just like a fun little
Please,
fact.
Go for it.
That like while they were on their way, Ji-Eun would have texted Ezra, just sent like a quick text to Ezra saying, I'm with Team Recall. I am, all caps, so fudged. Save me. And then said send.
Okay. Let me make a little note, because Ezra. Okay, cool. Perfect. You all make your way to each individual district. Let me play that music again. I like it a lot. It makes things seem tense, even though we're just having fun, guys. Okay, so we're going to start with the very first district here that we're going to play with here. Okay, so we're going to start with a pretty simple one, a pretty straightforward one. Jong, you arrive at the testing district. Now, this place, it's called the testing district for a reason. You can see at the very end of this like long downtown kind of main street road, there's a building there that is clearly advertising for, hey, if you want to take your test, come take it here. And there's a nice round building with this like nice round dome, you know. It looks like a nice place, but it gives you the testing district vibes. However, the main thing that catches your attention are the crowds of people that welcome you, but they don't get in your way. They kind of part ways for you to walk on through, and clearly they were waiting for the participants who were going to be taking this game. They're excited about it. As you walk forward, you see the kind of classic circus thing, right? You see a giant kind of meter like rising up into the air with a little bell at the top, and at the bottom is a little box. A box that displays a number. And when you arrive, you look around and you can see that there are 3 other competitors that are just getting there right when you do. As you prepare for big damage. The first turns and looks at you, and his eyes kind of narrow. Boris kind of turns away, eyes locked onto the machine.
Ooh.
Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
He about to make a name for himself.
The one that just got there, you know he just got there because you had just seen him, but also just kind of chuckles and smiles to himself as he examines his blade, is Leaf. Lindquist.
You got stuck with the boyfriends.
Jong's the third wheel now, baby.
Yeah, look, bro, I'm not
that's
trying to like intrude on nothing here. I'm just came to play, bro. I just want to play the game.
Sorry
bro.
for
Hey, yo,
across the
play
bar,
with
like your
them, bro.
vibe.
Oh my
And
god.
the
Push up.
last person that is there, you weren't even sure if this team was here, but the sighting of this individual confirms it. He kind of looks away from you. Your old good pal, Kun Elias, stands in front of the machine as well.
Just once, I'd just like to have a simple.
That answers your Jerry's question, Woo.
I'm
With
hyped.
you.
I'm
This
hyped.
is true.
All right. Now this is, let me double check here, in the testing district. Let me pull up my notes real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up here. The testing district. Yeah, so the ruler of this district is the Chancellor Bufu, the one who's kind of taken upon himself to oversee the game. This is one of the districts he rules over. He's in charge of. So he appears in front of all of you. And again, like a hologram, you know. He's not like giant this time, he's your size, you know, a human-sized hologram. His tie is on tight, you know. Thank you all for arriving. The game is just about to begin. The rules are... Simple. He points behind himself with a smirk. Hit this machine as hard as you possibly can. All right? You're gonna have multiple attempts. So if you want to warm up, get a little practice shot in. Maybe you want to try out this move and see what that does. And then for your final ultimate attack, by all means. If you are unsatisfied with your high score, you may of course attempt the game again. However, time will pass. The round will pass and you will have to stay here for that purpose, as we all talked about previously. But the rules are straightforward. Hit this machine with everything you have. Who would like to go first amongst our friendly-looking contestants as the camera pans to Jong, Boris, Leaf, and Elias, the foremost
Emo squad.
Yeah, they're all arms
The
crossed.
foremost
you know.
what, Joe?
What did I say? I don't know. The four coolest-looking people in the
That's
city.
what I thought you said.
Yeah. Who would like to step forward first?
I'm not going first, bro. I got a plan.
You want to pull a viol and end with a bang? I didn't even like a bang of Shinsu. Damn.
I was like, I see what you did there.
Look at that,
You
look
should
at
have just let that ride.
I meant it. I definitely meant it.
Yeah, you meant it. Yeah.
Yep. The silence is deafening, as they say. But the silence is broken by Leif Lindquist, who finally, after looking around, does walk forward. You know, he decides to give it a go, as they say. And let me play some music here. Maybe this. Let me see. Yeah, this is perfect. He walks forward and draws his blade. Now, this is not, the Muji Moon. It's not the sword he used to possess, but it is the sword that he has been using recently. He examines the sword and examines the machine. And it looks as though he is going to give it a bit of a test run. He wants to see how this test attack goes.
I'm sorry, did you say how many rounds we have?
You get 3 attacks. 3 attacks on the machine.
But it's like, is it like one round for everybody? Like everybody goes one round and then you repeat, or is it like you
like
get
one
3
round
attempts in a row?
3 attempts in a row, and that's your one.
Oh,
round.
so you have to do all 3 attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to back. You can take a second in between or whatever, a minute in between.
Okay.
Yep. Now, I would like to warn you that, of course, you would be using spell slots. So, if you use a spell slot and the result is not to your liking, it doesn't get refunded until you take a long rest. So, use your slots wisely to try to get the most damage. All right. So, my boy Leaf is going to roll here. So, let me go ahead and do a /R 1d20. Oh, so I should say this actually. That was a kind of the force of habit. You don't have to roll to hit. It's assuming that you hit. So you're not like, oh, I missed the machine, you know what I mean? So that roll was actually quite redundant. The first thing he's going to do is simply attack the machine normally. The number pops up. It'll probably be something like the number I roll and then add a few zeros, right? So a couple zeros will say. A lot of this stuff I'm kind of on the fly. But so we'll say 800, right? It's not the same metric as Season 2, people. Don't yell at me, okay? Leaf only got 800, This is not the same machine. The number pops up. And then Boris kind of looks at Leaf. Is that all you've got? And Leaf looks over at him again like... Hannah, is there anything you'd like to say?
Don't worry, I'm going to post something in our chat in a second.
He gives him he smiles back at Boris, and then he kind of chuckles to himself like, okay, that's how the machine works, right? And then he pulls back his blade. You and those of you who would have fought Leaf at some point or another would recognize this stance. He pulls back, and this kind of wind starts to gust around him, and these little sparkles of light twinkle around the Lindquist man. When he draws his blade, and he does not say the words, but you see Tornado Rising hit the machine with full force. Let me go ahead and roll here. This time, 1700 pops up on the monitor. And then Boris, he looks over at Leaf as if still not impressed. Is this still the best you can do? I thought we trained to. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I'm not gonna go into too much more detail there.
No. Wait, they trained together?
They did. Yes, they did train together
confirmed?
during the Enduro arc.
Okay.
That has been well established. I will have you know, this is not new information. They did train together. Indeed. Oh my God, this chat. What are you guys?
Brokeback Mountain training.
Oh my God!
No. I mean, he's right, but
Okay. And then he finally he looks at his blade again. As if thinking. And then he's going to kneel down. He's going to put the blade down onto the ground. He's going to kind of look at the cameras for a second and then look back down. And his whole body, this kind of rumbling appears from the ground. And his whole body, his clothes begin to ruffle, and kind of shake and shimmer. His hair begins to glow just a little bit. And in an instant, he dashes forward and punches the machine. And there's this huge shockwave that kind of reverberates off of the back of the machine as he does so. The numbers stack up. 3,500, the machine reads, as Leaf Lindquist ends his turn.
wait. So is it just
It's whatever you
is
roll.
it-
2 zeros. Mm-hmm.
No. Is it adding up all of these ones and that's
Nope.
your total score?
It's
or is it
just the high
picking
score.
highest?
It's just the
Okay.
high score that matters.
Okay.
Yep. So his score is 3,500.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
not
okay,
any
okay.
of the other
Okay.
numbers he earned.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yep. So Leaf will then walk back. Very good showing from Leaf Lindquist, one of the most famous E-Rank regulars back in the day under the name Nameless, those of you who remember. Oh, good times, indeed, good times. Who is our next competitor? Well, Boris will look kind of, disappointed in Leaf. Just a little bit, just kind of this look of like, you're holding back. Why are you holding back? And so Boris will walk forward, wanting to...
This is why I love Boris, bro, because everything is life or death to him. Like, we're playing a game now, relax. He's like, you make me sick. It's like, dog, it's a game, chill.
My honor.
He walks forward and, he decides to... And, Leaf kind of had this strategy of, testing out the machine. Boris immediately, pink glow from his body, giant, massive fairy sword is summoned into the air, mimicking his motion as he pulls back his sword. Boom! And he brings down his blade onto the machine. As the shockwave hits the floor this time, people, are kind of getting blown back. Bystanders who are watching. It's certainly a sight to see. We're gonna do that plus that. The numbers tally up to 5,200 from Boris. The sword disappears. And Boris walks back, leaving 2 takes of the game unused, as he believes he's already given all he needs to give. There is some clapping, as Leaf will look over and clap and smile at Boris. But Boris will not give him any attention.
Clap for your boyfriend.
What a showing! It appears that Ari Boris has taken the lead in the game for this first round. Could it be that the Lindquist family truly has fallen on hard times? Who is our next competitor? Leaf ignores the jab from the announcer. And the announcer isn't Bufu. It's like a stereotypical announcer now. Elias and Jong both stand there, kind of awkwardly, neither one looking at the other, at least I would assume.
No. John's gonna look at Elias and kind of give him a motion of like, after you.
Elias will finally kind of look up. Now we'll say this, okay? The art of Elias, it's a little outdated, I would say. I would say that in comparison to the art that we have of him, this kind of scrawny, kind of disheveled looking boy, he still looks kind of disheveled, dark circles under his eyes, but one thing you can tell about him is that he looks much buffer, much more swole, I would say. Same personality, but this time he definitely, his shoulders are wider, his arms are bigger. And in fact, as he walks forward, he rolls up his sleeves, as he prepares to give this thing what he can. I'm sorry, John, is there something you'd like to say? What the floor is yours, my friend, if you'd like to comment. What's up?
I just saw that picture Hannah posted.
What do you, oh, God.
Never look at the meme channel while we're streaming. Never. I am diabolical.
Where did you get that?
I drew it.
You drew it?
No, okay, the first part it's a meme template, and then she drew over.
Yeah,
I drew over
for
the
sure.
meme
I know the
template,
meme
yes.
template.
Why does this exist? What?
Oh
why
my
would
Because
God,
big
bro.
damage. Big
Oh,
damage.
no. I'm out.
Emotional, physical,
I
whatever.
think you have to
whatever
share
want.
that in the Discord now.
Is this toxic?
Okay.
Join the
No,
join the
nobody needs
Discord,
to see
people.
this.
No, I
This
just.
is-
No.
Hey,
I
chat,
disagreed.
did you know?
Everybody needs to see this.
Oh,
Chat, did you know we have a Discord? It's down in the description. You can see this very cursed image I'm
You
about
sure
to post.
can.
Huzzah!
You sure absolutely can.
Look, bro, true love
He
will
said
find
such
a way. You
unhinged
can't hide
things.
it. Oh my God.
I was so glad I wasn't first. I was like, yes, I have time to do this.
Your takeaway from that image is true love will find a way.
No,
Oh my
just
God.
messy. Just
God.
messy.
Anyway, Elias is up. Whoa, I didn't mean to go to that screen. That's a secret that we never got to. He walks forward, as I said. The electricity kind of gathering up into his arms. And he punches forward with both hands as he hits the machine. The number tallies up to 2,600. He kind of curses to himself as he realizes his attempt is exactly half of what Ari Boris just put forward. He huffs and he puffs, and then he goes for it again, this time trying to channel even more electricity crackling into his body. 3,300 pops up, passing Leaf Lindquist's score, but he's still not satisfied. His teeth baring. He pulls his hands up, boom, and smacks down onto the machine. This time totaling 3,400. 3,400 is our final score for Kun Elias. Of a very inspiring performance, but however, not going to be the winner of our round. He closes his eyes and stands there for maybe a good 15 seconds. The announcer has to kind of be like, sir? 30 seconds. Sir, thank you for participating. Before he finally slowly walks back to join the other competitors. That just leaves our final competitor, Kun Jong-se from Team Recall!
Alright, Joe, I gotta send you a message real quick.
Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy, what are we cooking up, Izzy? Oh, I see the Izzy is typing. Stand by, people. Stand by. Recall is working its magic.
Dark Wind plays as Elias stands there having a
That's a good
side
idea.
pro tag moment.
That's a good idea. He's having his
He's having
moment.
that. He's having that internal anime dialogue. It's like, I'm not strong enough.
You know how much anxiety Darkwind causes me, Ruka? You really had to bring this up.
I didn't say play it. I was using theater of the mind. I'm not God.
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, you inspire God, all right?
Meanwhile,
Because that
Joe
was a
is
good
like,
idea.
Used to play Darkwind. Here we go.
For Dark Wind.
He stands there, yeah, you already said it best. Whatever. Okay, I'll cut the dark wind. It was fun. Oh, the message went through. Oh, okay. I'm with you. Yes, indeed. By the way, this is all being like shown on TV, so like wherever all of you are able to see everything that is happening. Okay, so like you see, like all of you are caught up on the events of the games. Sounds good. Go for it, Izzy.
All right, word.
I'm with you.
Okay, so for starters, it's 3 rounds, right? Like, or 3 tries.
3 attacks. Yep, 3 tries.
All right. So first round, we're gonna do.
That's not the music. Let me try something like this. Sure, that's cool.
I feel like I've always been. If I click on Light Sparker in like this page thing, does it just add that? Like, how does that?
It
just
rolls
adds
the
that
d6.
to whatever my next.
Yep.
Okay, and then that. Okay.
That's
All
right.
So we're gonna do. Where is it? We're gonna start with a Light Sparker.
All right.
That's pretty shitty. And then we're gonna go. Where is
What you looking for?
Oh, no, I found it.
Okay.
Morning Bolt. Oh my god, that's so fucking ass.
Jong shoots forward a lightning sparked morning bolt. 1500 bloop, pops up on the screen.
Okay, let's see.
Now, Light Sparker is still,
Right. Okay, so I can just click it again, right?
Yep.
So, do I have to, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So so he has Light Sparker active. He's going to use Lightning Spike, but then we're gonna add a little flavor here.
Yeah. That's all you.
Well, let me do the rules first, and then I'll describe it. All right. So we have Light Sparker.
Yep.
We have Lightning Spike, and then I guess I can just roll a 1d10.
Yeah, just roll a d10.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead and describe it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. So he has Light Spark already active. As he's standing next to the machine with his left arm, he pulls back, and the lightning spike ignites, kind of normal, like how, not that anybody here actually has seen it, but just for everybody else, it ignites normally, and then just as he reels his arm back, right before the point of impact, the green gem on his left hand starts to like emanate this very subtle glow, and the electricity that's encompassing his arm ignites, and it looks like as if the electricity just doubles in size right before the point of impact, like right before he hits the machine.
Crashes into the machine, and the machine totals up 4,900.
Okay.
Boris looks tense. His jaw is set.
Just
300 under our competitor Ari. Boris, can Kun Jong Se pull this off?
All right, so we have. Oh, is it on?
Let me see if I can add like a little thing here.
4 + 4. 10 + 4.
Apologies for the massive text.
All right, I gotta message you again too.
All right, you hit me. That's fine. That's fine. Cast members, how are we doing today? How's your day going?
It's been fantastic. I took
Yeah?
a nap in the middle of the day.
That sounds
I'm so
lovely.
cold.
Old
I
man
could
thing.
use a nap. I guess it's called sleep now, but whatever.
Fair. It's evolved at this point. That's fair. I mean, sleep is good. As you get older, you realize naps. It's like the cycle, the meme of like, you take naps when
What
you're a
is
child, and then you don't take naps, and then as you get older, you take naps again.
You take naps again. I mean,
Obviously.
look. Everybody loved nap time as a kid, and if you didn't, you're just wrong. Okay, it was fire. I miss it to this day.
Oh,
Okay,
All you.
Word. All right. Let's do the damn thing. Okay, so first step is he's gonna hold out his left hand, and as he holds it out for a minute, the lightning pill starts to conjure and build up in his hand. But then different how we've seen him use the technique before, which is normally he would consume the pill.
Mhm.
Instead, the pill slowly just descends and starts to sink into his left hand.
Ooh.
And as it sinks and sinks and sinks further, his whole body and even this left arm just ignites, and you know, the same sort of, like, I would say, like, very, very dense Shinsu pressure starts to fill the room as his body explodes with all of the Shinsu around it. And let's do the rolls.
Is that? I can't believe it! This must be his ultimate attack! Ari Boris is sweating!
Boris is like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. He takes a. He's like, what? How
I
dare
don't know what
you?
they're talking about.
You're lying. I'm lying. I'm sweating.
Step 1,
Ooh, that's a max damage, Light Sparker.
and then step 2.
Must make 3 dex saves with the final one. So you do 2
So it
more.
would be, yeah. Like, I just click it 2 more times, right?
2 more times. Yep.
Okay.
And then
It would be,
you add the the number you sent to me earlier, I think,
right,
which would be a D10.
where is it? Yeah. Well, I can just, yeah. Boom. Okay.
10, 22.
That's a pretty,
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's right, isn't it? Okay. Yep.
yep.
Those are all the values. Lanza de Luca pierces into the machine, totaling 3,600.
Damn, bro, this fucking ass.
The winner of the first round of Big Damage is Ari Boris by 300 points. He lets out a long sigh. He looks at you, Jong, but not out of like, "Ugh," but out of like a, you know, you came close, you know, since the last time you guys fought at the workshop battle. You know, it's a look of, as much of a look of respect as Boris could give without coming across as too friendly, you know.
We're not done. What are you? That was round 1, brother.
Yes.
Round 1s, brother. What are we talking about?
The first round, Jong is like, I'm not leaving this place.
Are you fucking crazy?
That's why I stationed you guys there.
The first round has ended. We'll see if our competitors decide to stick around for another. And immediately Elias like sits down, firmly planting his feet, like he is not stopping there. This is not the end of his game.
Let's run the 1s, brothers. Let's go. I'll be here. You know where to find me.
And as you all look at the paradigm shift board, a Stexa symbol, if I can grab it, pops up over Big Damage. All right. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Stexa. Well, whatever. I'll pull you up later. All right. Very good. The next game, then, logically speaking, is going to be Ruthless Racing. Brack Bronson, you arrive at the racetrack. You arrive at the racetrack. Let me play this perfect. The cars zipping by. These vehicles that look like they were built, thank you, that look like they were built for, as Ji-Eun would have said, both racing, and also they have these like edges to them, these big kind of blobby kind of, you know, filled with air kind of things where you can ram into each other, and you see the drivers racing and ramming into each other as they zoom across the track. Now, because you are in the contest district, there is a person who meets you named Hama. Hama is looks old. Let's just say that. This man looks like he, in our world, it would be 110. I mean, he's got the long beard, the white hair, the glasses. You know, he looks kind of like a kind old man with a walking stick. The hologram is shimmering in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Brack Bronson from Team Recall. The game is about to begin. Please, right this way.
Right behind you, Dumbledore.
He shows you the way. Good old Hama. And as he leads the way, you see some bystanders whispering, "That's Hama. I hear he's retiring soon," and that kind of thing. And as you arrive, you see your other competitors. There's one person there that the only reason you... well, actually, let me pull it up here. The only reason you recognize them is because you saw Blessing choose their guide for this game. And instead of Ji-Eun, they landed on this person. It's an old man. It is, you know, he's like 3 feet tall, bald. You know, he's got like crutches, you know, but he's looking up like, hello there.
What is that? Oh no.
See that, were you always that size?
Oh, you know what happens as you reach into your thousands, you start to shrink.
Yeah, maybe in 2-piece, but I wouldn't expect this here.
Oh, I see you're a fan of... You're quite the cultured gentleman.
Somewhat, sir. But, do you race?
Do I
Kind
race?
gentleman?
Do I race? Throws on some, you know, sunglasses with like flames on the ends. Oh, lad, back in my day, I made a name for myself in this track.
He about to make a name for himself.
Hey.
You're screwed, man.
I see. Well, if you're in this race, you're losing today, old man.
Oh, I accept your challenge. Representing Team Strive, you see someone reading a book, and they glance up as you arrive. Can you roll history for me, Brad?
God dang, history though?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously with Brack, it's like, you can determine if you even, I don't know, it's up to you.
My memory bank's probably not.
Joe, is this being broadcast also?
Yeah, it is. Brack doesn't have any idea who
There's
this
been
is.
a lot of ropes, so that's cool.
Brack has no idea. However, the rest of you who are watching see that Team Strive's representative is Hoborios!
Oh boy!
Hoborios is there to race to his heart's content.
I was holding my breath like there was art or something. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. No, okay. Listen, we can't.
I mean,
There's only so much we could do. I'm
It's
sorry.
no, you right. There's only so much you can do, bro.
Here's
It's
for
all
1
good.
second.
Yeah. And the last individual that is ready to race. I put down these characters before these were assigned.
no.
Ain't no way you
Let's
did
go,
that.
mechanic!
Ain't no way. I can't believe you done this.
Bro,
Let him roll, baby. Come on,
let him
Bulwark
roll,
Mechanics.
bro. He's been
sorry, we're
on
losing
the
this
wheels
one.
for years, bro. Yo, Milios, I'm sorry, bro. It's over.
Hey, Ace,
Nah,
you tricked him out. Come on.
Really not.
This the one thing he gonna beat you at. For
He's
sure.
been whipping a wheelchair, not a go-kart.
Bro, if you think
mean,
he's
you
not
don't know.
strapped, if you
Listen,
think
Ace
that's crazy,
sees it on
Bro,
the
you
pocket
can't-
like,
bro,
let's go, Bulwark.
Look at Charles, bro. Look at Charles. He's ready.
Charles.
nah,
Even
bro.
Charles Xavier got beat by a daggone helmet. I'm just saying, like, it's...
You
Bro,
got a helmet on? You got a helmet on?
Yup.
You better buy one.
You better start bending metal soon, brother. 'Cause shit.
I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about his brother, the judge.
You gonna need him and his brother, bro. Nah, not
That's
Charles
facts.
on his home turf though. Oh,
No,
that's crazy.
he killed his brother.
Bulwark looks up at you and smiles.
Oh no, yo, he's feeding, bro.
No, you know he slept here, bro. You know he's been here like the whole week, bro.
Dude, at the
You know
beginning,
he
it
has
sounds gonna
lived.
make,
Oh man.
at the beginning, it sounds gonna make a wacky racist joke, but now it's too serious for that. It's not even fun
Yo,
anymore.
shit just got ripped. Yo, Joe, play Dark Wind.
The one time he requests it. He doesn't say anything. The announcer. The teams have arrived, racers. Enter your go-karts. Is there a car that you would prefer, Brack, if given the option?
Describe them to me. What's
You
out
know,
there for me?
these aren't gonna affect the game, but you've got like round, kind of more kind of close to the ground, you know, maybe built a little bit more for the go-kart kind of bumping into each other aspect of the game, but you also have sleek, lean, you know, the engines are vrooming. It's the second you touch that pedal, they look like
Do
they were
we have
made to
motorcycles?
speed.
I mean, it's
you
Mario
know,
Kart. They got more.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
Yes,
you, know,
you
we
do
got
have
a-
motorcycles. Yes.
Do the motorcycles conform to size?
Yes. They have all
Okay.
sizes. Yes. And all colors, too.
All right. So Brack is going to get a red motorcycle with a yellow trim that he's going to be riding. It's going to kind of look like a ninja,
All right.
the ninja model of motorcycles.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ah, this is perfect. I'll be aerodynamic, cutting through the wind.
Bulwark chooses a silver car that looks like it was made for bumping into other cars. You know, it was kind of made for this thing. Haborios chooses a sleek, close to the ground sports car.
So you're looking for the zoomies.
And then, who does that leave? That leaves the old
The
man.
Blessing guy.
The
Yep.
old man from Blessing.
Hama. Oh
No,
Hama's
yeah,
the-
we don't know
Hama's
this old
the
man's
guy.
name. He chooses an surprise, maybe an,
Just
not,
for the
an
meme,
older
why he
looking
don't have
model.
a name, Joe?
Older looking model, and he settles comfortably in, and he kind of like pats it like it's an old friend. Racers, are you ready? On your marks. On your marks. Get set, and everyone looks at Hama. He pulls down his hand. Go! All right. Let me describe the. Actually, you know what? I have the perfect. I'll just do it on here and do this one. I have the Okay, so these are the rules. Okay, I'm gonna shout out what you need to do, and you're gonna have options. Okay, I did my best to come up with rules for these various things, and this is one of them. Alrighty. So, for the race. Now, you'll remember that Ji-Eun said a lot of this was luck based. So, the starting roll, I'm gonna need you to give me 1d20 flat.
A 1d20 flat.
A
All right.
1d20. I'll pull up my
Should have done
spreadsheet
your
here.
rollies. You should have done your rollies.
I probably should have, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Alrighty, give me a moment to pull up
I don't know
the.
why that song is just playing in my head as I'm thinking about this race contract.
Bulwark with a 5.
That's the
I
stop.
know. I should have gotten some work.
Yeah.
I didn't get time to pull them all up. Haborios
The coconut mall one.
with the 18, and the old man
Oh.
with the 13. As you all set forward, Bulwark falling behind, his car seemingly maybe not built for a start like this. Haborio's kind of racing ahead of the rest of you. Now, at this point,
So this is RNG's style racing. Got
to
it,
an
got it.
extent. Now, at this point, I need you to roll another d20, and this will establish the positions of the people in the race.
Damn.
Okay, 6 plus 12.
Yuck.
Bulwark for his second roll. 7. All right, so that's 12. The old man I'll do next for the sake of going in order of my sheet. That's a 12. And then lastly, Haborios with a 5. All right, so 12, so that's 25. And then Haborios, 23. All right, so the old man takes the lead as he drives forward and all reliable. Falling just a little bit behind him is Haborios. Brack, you're falling behind into third place, while Bulwark is in dead last. Now, this is where you're going to be given a choice. Let me describe this for you, okay? And again, these rules aren't perfect, but we're riding with it. All right, here's the rule. At this point, I'm giving you the option of race or ram, okay? If you'd like, you can roll another d20, and you just add it to your total. You can try to speed ahead of the other competitors, or you can try to ram into an opponent. If you try to ram, you're going to roll d20s against each other. Whoever has the higher roll, essentially halts
He's
the other.
zooming.
You're zooming? Okay, but I
a
wasn't
10.
done, but okay.
Right.
It's a 10,
About
all
that.
right, that's perfectly fine. No, if you choose to ram and you're successful, you can still roll a d10 to race forward.
Oh, okay.
But okay, that's gonna...
That's why you listen, folks.
It's all good. That's gonna be a 10. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that everybody is kind of, you know, their minds are on the race as it is currently. Bulwark is trying his best to catch up to everybody else. That's gonna be an 8. The old man is going to try to ram into Haborios. Oh shoot! The old man gonna see if he can knock him out. A 13 versus Hobos. 11! Haborios' car spins! Boom! As the old man rams into him. Was that Hannah? Was that
It was. It was.
I think of like the Mario sound effects when someone gets it, like the what?
Yeah.
This is poor like.
Why can't you guys see Roll20? That's weird. What the heck? Roll20, where did you go? Oh, because I minimized it. There we go.
I don't remember who I used in Mario Kart. I think it was Yoshi.
31.
That for some reason fits.
So, Brack, Haborios is halted and he was not able to move. However, now you are right behind the old man. Bulwark is still in dead last. Accelerate time. Go ahead.
Could I
yeah.
do something? Let me know
Sure.
if I can.
Yeah?
As he's spinning out, can Brack time when he spins out to the smallest part, like, you know, his hood is down?
Okay.
Can Brack use his motorcycle as a launch pad to speed up? Just let me know. Let me know.
So you were behind him. I think that does make sense. I'm gonna give you a challenge, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I'll give you a, what would it be? Sleight of hand, maybe? Because you're like, how good you are at steering and such. I think that makes sense.
I don't think it would be sleight of hand,
No?
but
What would it be?
We
Like
take.
performance, maybe.
We take. Yeah. It'll
Performance?
probably be something
You want to
like
do performance?
that. No, because I don't have proficiency in that. We'll take sleight of hand for.
Let's do sleight of hand if you get above a 10. All right, very good. So yes, you're able to use Haborios' vehicle as a little Mario Kart. Vroom, you know, you get a little speed boost.
Later, sucker.
All right, so go ahead and roll a d20. I'll add like 5 to whatever you roll because of your success there. Because if you had rolled under a 10, it would not have been good. So go ahead and give me a d20 and I'll add 5.
There you go.
So that's 15. Vroom, Brack races forward.
This hates me right now. Like,
Bulwark is gonna try to
Into
race
your
forward.
rollies.
15 from Bulwark. He's making progress. He's making progress. The old
on
man
that
is gonna race forward. The old man with a 10. The old man has fallen behind Brack. Brack, you are now just barely ahead of the old man. And Bulwark is right behind the two of you. Unfortunately, Hobo is hitting his car, hoping to get it going, but to no avail. I'm giving you another choice to race or ram. What do you want to do?
I mean, Ram has the better, you know, thing. So we ramming.
Okay, if you
Brack's
lose,
Ram is
Yes.
not the motorcycle. It's going to be his foot.
That's okay. You're gonna try to kick another vehicle. So
Yeah.
this is a risky play. If you fall underneath their roll, you're the one that's rammed instead.
That's fine.
Okay, just making sure. Go ahead and give me a d20. Who are you ramming?
The dude.
The old man. All right, here we go. You rolled an 11. The old man rolls a 9. The old man looks confident. Go ahead and describe it for me.
So as Brack pulls up beside the old man, or the old man gets closer to Brack, since Brack was slightly ahead of him,
Yeah.
you just see like Brack's foot glow like a lightly tinted red, and he just kicks the mess out of the hood of his car and pulls off like, "See you at the finish line, you chump!"
Very good. The old man, you know, he starts to spin his crutches, like fly out of the vehicle and all that, you know, and he looks at you surprised at the brazen nature of that move. Go ahead and roll d10 and we'll see how far you advance. But it seems like your play may have paid off. You still advance 3. So the one who's going to roll now is Bulwark. Bulwark going for the racing advantage here. That's going to be a 15 from Bulwark. Bulwark just barely passing Brack. Just barely in the lead. And then Haborios with the 2. It's not Haborios' day. He is half of where Bulwark currently is. Alrighty. This is the end of the race. I need you to accelerate. Give me a d20.
Yeah, GG's.
Ooh, 49 from Barack. Bulwark is going to attempt to ram you. Okay? He kind of like, he knows he's in the lead, but he looks back at like, he wants to win with you in the dust. You know what I mean? So, in his final act,
Don't let his
he's going
hubris
to
get him caught
challenge
up.
you.
That's all I'm going to
Alright?
say.
So go ahead and roll 1d20.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That's GG's. That's GG's. It's unfortunate right now. That's crazy.
Okay. Bulwark, boom, sends you flying to the side with his vehicle built for this kind of thing, you know? And the old man. Yeah. So, okay, yep. So everything is tallied, everything is figured out. Boom, boom, boom. The cars race across the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner from Team Stexa, Bulwark! Boom, his car turns around.
Rolls out of it like, I'm
Let's go, Bulwark.
He roars into the crowd as the crowd claps and cheers for Bulwark.
Mechanics.
Oh shoot.
You do know this means we lost for our team, right? Like you.
I
cheering.
know, but I can have
And
this
Team
one
Stexa's
thing. No one will
big in the
know.
lead, y'all.
All I'm saying
Listen,
is,
I'm proud of him.
he been
Guys,
on
we
wheels
have
for
like
years,
4
bro.
hours, bro. The game's
don't have
not
to
done.
be.
Relax.
He's been on wheels for years. It's no surprise that he's doing this. It's
His
okay.
home turf.
Aren't Jesus just smiled on him? That's all. It's all right. I'm gonna go.
We have time.
I'm gonna get him. Don't worry.
All right.
When I get him, I'm gonna make sure he don't get back up, because I'm taking his wheelchair with me.
Jeez. Okay. Well, next up we have Tower Core. We have Ace, Ji-Eun, and Hugo heading to Tower Core. All right. Let me play some music here. Something. Nah, it's too serious. Let me do this one here. All right. You arrive at the facility in the in the Dream District. And you are greeted by, let me make sure I have the name correct here. Dream District. Mara! Alright, so Mara is by far the youngest of the Chancellors so far. She looks to be in her 20s or 30s with red hair, and she's wearing like cat ears, like in a headband and like cat mittens. Meow! Welcome everybody to the Dream District! And she kind of like poses. Bling!
You did this to yourself, willingly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she holds her hand forward. Welcome to the district of your dreams. Wink. And the three of you, Hugo just like lets out a long sigh and just like walks forward. And
Could be that extroverted. You're lucky.
he's not quite that extroverted. For sure. He just does not listen to that. And you're led to a building. Now, this Dream District is, it's like it's the closest thing to like a Dr. Seuss weird looking district. The buildings are all kind of turned and like leaning over and kind of, they're all kind of wacky is the best way to describe it. Some are like way too flat at the top and thin at the bottom. Some it's the opposite, as they kind of are wide at the bottom, thin at the top. All kinds of shapes, every shape imaginable is present here, And you're taken to a relatively small building, and there's guards posted outside of it. Apparently, the devices inside are not meant for anyone else currently because of the game taking place. And you're led inside to take this game. You're going to be placed into a machine where you can play this video game style thing. Let me play some music here. And you as well get to greet your fellow competitors in the game. Let me go ahead and pop it up here.
Ace's brain is hurting. She's like trying to make logic of all the buildings they just saw, like into her mechanic brain is like, what do you mean that they're higher on the top and then down? Wow, okay.
Is that Team Recall? Oh, go ahead. Yeah, please. Go ahead, Ji-Eun.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that Ji-Eun would just say a comment like, yeah, you get used to this, to all this.
Dang. I have so many questions.
I would say that, on that note, Hugo looks around and is like, Is this place even safe? Looks at you, Ji-Eun, like, you know.
Oh. Yeah, it is safe.
After you say that, he almost looks impressed. You know, he's like, huh, this you know, how could they
Trust
do
me,
that?
I've been here a lot.
And are these dream devices safe too?
Well, it hasn't killed me yet. So I guess.
I like that logic, huh?
He
No.
just kind of nods at that, like, oh, good enough for me. Oh, hey, is that Team Recall? And as you walk forward, Stexa greets you. She waves. Hi, guys. Oh, is that your guide? She walks forward. Nice to meet you. I'm Stexa. Stexa Webb?
Oh, hi. My name is Ji-Eun. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. I'm the leader of my team. And oh, and this is Monica. And she points over to Monica, who is joining her for this game. Monica is looking at the dream machines. Hi. It doesn't look over at you. She's a little
studious
introverted.
one.
You get it. That's exactly right. She's a little introverted, but you get used to it the more time you spend with her.
Ace points to Hugo. Mine too.
Stexa looks over and chuckles at Hugo, who she hasn't interacted with very much. But she says, good to see you again, Hugo. He kind of nods. Oh, I think you're arriving just in time. I think they were about to explain the game. I'm excited to see what this thing is all about. Monica said she tried one at her university. And Monica just kind of nods. The technology's gotten better, though. Unfortunately, they're using it for entertainment purposes. It could be so much better. Used for so much more. She's a lot of fun, isn't she? Yeah, right? That's what I'm trying to tell her. Oh, and this is Abe. Abe waves. He's just a random regular that they needed to reach 10 participants. So Abe is there. Hey guys.
Abe.
How's it going?
Does he look like Abraham?
Nah, bro, don't count Abe out. He's gonna cook. He's gonna cook.
He gives Abraham Lincoln vibes a little bit, for sure.
Ah, that's why
Hey,
it's Abe.
You're lucky this isn't life or death. Abe might have died.
Okay, all right.
In a booth.
Okay.
Just don't send him to the robot thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I should not agree with that. He's a friendly looking guy. So Team Stexa kind of readies themselves, but they're not the only ones who are present here. Because the familiar shrug, the familiar kind of looking around, making sure there's no spies. Sif is there. She looks like she's playing with her needles a little bit, kind of twiddling them in her hands. And there's someone who looks like a kid in a candy store almost. Imagine almost being transported through time. Because you see Lake is there and she's looking at the machines like, what in the heck? She looks almost like she's from the countryside, what the heck kind of machine is this, She's like looking at it from every angle like, what in the heck? This is fascinating, And then the last person from the team that is present is, okay, I'm gonna need you all to bear with me on this one, okay? Okay. The other person who is there is a man, a tall-looking man, maybe about 7 feet, so he's got quite the height on him. But the main feature to note is his pirate hat that's kind of attached to his head. And he looks back. It's not Captain Coin or anything of the sort, unfortunately.
What about
He's a
Commodore
regular,
Doubloon?
And it's not Commodore Doubloon.
He's a regular. I don't care. He
Searching
wearing a
Crunch?
pirate hat. He's already goaded. Just tell me who it
Team
is.
Recall went on a pirate adventure during the break. He wears an eye patch. He's got a grizzled scar down his eye. But his main defining feature is that he looks like a beastkin because he has the face of a rat. He
Are
looks
you
like
sure
a
I was
rat
supposed to pull up
with
to
a
this
long
one?
black and red coat. And he kind of turns, and he looks to be on Team Blessing's side.
Is that
Yeah.
Captain Whiskers?
Yo, they hired Ratatouille. Y'all fuck, bro.
Hey.
He gives a little grin.
Would June recognize any of those strangers?
Very good question, June. I wouldn't say so. I would say that the rat you've seen around, the rat man, He appears to be somebody who is waiting to take his test here, but has tagged along with Team Blessing for the time being. He's a regular of some renown in the city. He's taken some, he's played some games here and there. His name is the Dread Pirate Rat Roberts. Is his name?
Goated already. Yo, let me.
Rat
Can I leave my Can I leave my section just so I can
Don't
meet this
you
dude?
deviate from the plan.
Get you a picture later.
Roberts is he?
Who gets an earful?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Did this?
Yeah, I will say that's not even above the table because we got the earpieces in. I'll just say.
That's why
true.
Ian was like, "Don't do it."
That is fair. That is fair. The other team that is there is led by a character we haven't seen in so long. I gotta find their art in my drive. Oh my god.
What?
Representing Team Strive. Everyone, I am very excited to reintroduce to the series. Please welcome Kusif
It's a coup.
Oh my gosh.
in all of his
God.
dog-like
They got
glory.
the damn dog over here, though.
Kusif.
What
Not
the dog
damn
doing?
Dog,
Who lets the
though.
dog out?
I was gonna say I'm gonna
Dang it,
make another
bro.
one.
Oh my
Kusit
God.
told his team, "Let me do it for you."
Oh my god.
Oh
No.
Now,
Oh,
Kusif,
Add this to your
look-
animal compilation.
On a real note, you guys are screwed because that's a literal dog you're competing against.
Yeah, yeah, you know.
they sent the dog to do parkour. He looks grizzled, a little more grizzled, older, wiser maybe, more battle-hardened than he did before. He's, his coat and his, he's not as finely groomed. He looks like a dog who's been through some shit. Let's put it that way.
Dang.
Oh yeah, you're screwed.
We're going
And-
against Airbud, y'all.
Joining
We're
him.
the bad guys.
Joining him is another person from the workshop battle. Lotha, the demon girl herself, is present. Now, I apologize, she does not have art yet. However, use your imagination to
Don't
paint
give
the
him hope.
picture.
Don't give him hope.
I'm just saying, it's not impossible, but right now the timeline is crunched. Let's put it that way. We have a lot of characters on the line. But the third individual on Team Strive's side is a man cloaked in shadow. All right. There is a person there, like a nurse, dressed like a nurse, and she's going to explain, the safety of the dream machines. Blah, 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 you're safe, blah, blah, blah. If you feel blah, 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 then press blah, 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 blah. If you feel pain, if you feel like something bad is happening, you can leave the device. The device pain sensations are real. You can't die, though. You can't die. It's just that, you got to make sure you feel like your feet are planted on the ground. That's how the nervous system works. So don't panic, The way the game works... The way the game works is you're going to choose a starting competitor, okay? You're going to choose a person to enter, and you're going to have 2 chances to basically clap. And if you clap, you will trade places, like you're doing a race or something, with one of the other 2 people, okay? And you can do that twice. All 3 participants must play the game by the end, or you are disqualified. So all 3 have to participate at some point. You'll be presented with branching paths. Imagine you're reading Goosebumps or something. It's a choose your own adventure. There are reasons to choose paths that will be shown on the screen. It is entirely up to you which of these paths you end up choosing. But each path is presented with its own DC and role of your choice. So please keep that in mind as you make your decisions. Are you ready to enter into the world of parkour?
Let's do it.
All right.
Real.
I've seen SAO. I know how this goes.
It's like a little bed. It's like a little bed with a tube around you, Almost like you're going to be...
Oh,
what
tight
are those things
spaces.
called?
We love
You know what I
that.
mean? Like where they push you in to get
Avatar.
scanned or whatever. It's like, or whatever they do.
It's
like
gonna
one
have
of-
MRI
physical
machine.
flashbacks.
Yeah, it's an MRI. You're getting an MRI, for all intents and purposes. It's fine. And you know, they give Hugo you know, one with wider shoulders, and they you know, everyone slides into their machines. And Stexa sounds excited. Monica doesn't say anything, the usual drill. And Stexa will say, "Good luck, everybody," as you start sliding into the world of dreams. This kind of drowsiness falls over you as your eyes close, and when you open them, the birds are singing. The wind is blowing. It's not a dark wind, but it is a bright wind, a nice wind, as you see yourself and the other competitors facing off a plethora of obstacles. All right, I'm going to move you guys on roll 20, and you'll be able to see the challenges that are laid before you. Give me a moment to play some fun music, though. I think that'll be nice. We'll just play something for now. We'll see. We'll probably change it later. Sure, this works. Okay, moving on roll 20 here. These are your... This is how... Ooh, careful, Paradigm City. There we go. All right. This is your parkour course. English is hard. Parkour course. That's weird. Parkour course. That's crazy. Okay, the way this is going to work is whoever reaches the end in the shortest amount of time wins this current round. Okay? If you fail to meet the dice DC, it is a minute of time wasted. Okay? So, you're starting at this bottom rung, all right? You may choose to go left or right. If you go left to rocky slope, afterwards you have to choose water rafting or purple garden. Depending on which one you choose, you then continue to go up vertically, looking at the DCs and the minutes if you pass the challenge until you make it to the end, where you have to pass the final survival check. And that is the game.
Oh gosh.
You may choose to clap and have your other participant join you whenever. Any questions from our competitors?
Can we talk above table, or does it have to all be?
No, please. I'd rather you talk about the table.
In-game.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have the highest acrobatics. So,
Possibly. Yes.
she is 9.
That's definitely
mine. Yeah.
So
-7.
it could go. Ace goes to the rocky slope first. Clap in. What's your athletics compared to Hugo?
Not
Yeah,
great.
Hugo gets like
Athletics.
he gets a ton. He gets
Yeah, so-
like 7, I think. Yeah.
It could be rocky slope to water rafting, switch out for Hugo, and then you would pick between animal handling and sleight of hand. And I know both of us are.
Neither, but we can make it work. Sleight of hand is 2. Animal handling is 1.
Oh dang, you have kids.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, we still gotta workshop this.
What about stealth and perception?
My perception is 6.
Okay.
Pretty high.
So we could also do the route of you send Hugo to water rafting first, Ace to the buzzing chainsaws, and then you go to perception with the helicopter ride.
Yeah. Seems spot right. I think that's the best route.
Think that's the best route?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. So Hugo's starting the run.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the two of you are like watching Hugo, like kind of imagine you're playing a game and you're like it's like you're a ghost, like you can just go wherever you want. You know what I mean? So you're basically an observer for Hugo here. The rules are such that in the game, like you have to if you're in this virtual world, like you have to whitewater raft. You know what I mean? Like if you're given the tool, you have to use the tool. So Hugo goes forward, hops into the raft, and he's gonna attempt to whitewater raft. Let's see if our boy can make it.
Let's go, baby.
He easily, boom, he's dodging and weaving, boom, pulling it as best he can. He's rowing and rowing and rowing, his muscles bulging as he goes through the water rafting, no problem. It does take 5 minutes with no wasted time, with no failures. 5 minutes pass for Team Recall. All right, he's gonna clap, sending an ace for the buzzing chainsaws. So yeah,
that
you
can happen. Did
arrive.
you lose an arm?
Wow, good one. That was a good one. That was a good
Dark
one.
humor is how she
Yeah,
cooks.
that
Okay.
was good. That was good. The room, you know, it's like a Crash Bandicoot level is how I imagined it, where it's like a bridge, a narrow bridge, and the chainsaws are weaving back and forth. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Acrobatics.
Ooh, just barely passing the challenge. 2 minutes pass as Ace dodges and weaves the buzzing chainsaws. All right, do you clap for Ji-Eun to come in here?
Yeah. Claps.
All right, Ji-Eun,
Claps. Okay.
which direction are you heading?
For the helicopter ride.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, you
Go
arrive
now?
at this helicopter landing. It like lands in front of you, and you're given the pilot's seat. They open the door for you, and they allow you to hop in and start controlling those things. You know, you're playing a flight simulator now.
Oh goodness.
Give me a perception check.
This goes.
Big money. Big money.
Big money. Big money.
19 perception. That is a pass from Ji-Eun.
Let's go.
All
That's
right.
Nancy. Let's go.
You start dodging and weaving. I like saying that apparently. 10 minutes total have passed. Ji-Eun, you do not run into a single obstacle on your helicopter ride. You piloted quite well, in fact. And then you land, and as you exit out of it, now it's like the typical obstacle course. You have to jump, there's slides, there's like things, right? So what we're gonna do is all three of you make a survival roll.
It's my lowest stat, brother.
Yeah. Same.
Come on, ladies.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, survival is, it's one of those things you don't use very often. And also, I think we've never once done a nature check. So I was like, hey, purple garden, I'll put a little nature check in here. Ooh, the rolls are low from the two of you. Hugo coming in.
We have no self-preservation.
And he also fails. It adds 1 minute to your time. If you could please, all of you, roll again.
Oh no.
Come on.
Come on.
A 3! 21, and there it is. And Hugo, just for good measure, as you pass the survival of the fittest, your total time, Team Recall's total time, 11 minutes for the obstacle course. Very good. If you could just give me 1 moment, I will now roll for our NPCs. It'll just take a second. I'll do it on the screen, but if you all could chat amongst yourselves while I do so, I would greatly appreciate it. That would be helpful.
I think
Oh,
Ace
gosh.
is
The robot beat me.
not
Brack
liking
beat
this
this one.
confinement.
So Brack is
Kind of
talking
reminds
to
her
you.
of being crystallized.
Oh no.
She doesn't like it. This is not fun.
Oh no.
This is fine. Ji-Eun,
Fine.
good job. This is fine.
Yeah.
Tell us about your cats.
Oh, my cats are so fluffy and adorable. And the one is white and black, and the other one is orange cat. And you know what they say about the orange cat.
Where are they now?
Oh, they're with my bestie.
Your
He's taking care of
bestie?
them.
He?
Yes. Yeah. We actually, we're kind of both local to this floor, and we climbed together in those days.
Oh. Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
His bestie got a name?
His name is Ezra, and
Ooh.
he is a mad musician. Let me tell you, I learned so much from
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Yeah. But how about you? Like, where did you get poker?
I'll play some nice music for you
Oh,
guys.
back of a city alley. Forgot which floor, but he's pretty beaten up. Lost his eye, so I fixed it up for him. I felt bad.
Oh,
So,
you fixed him up?
Yeah. He's basically like part observer. His eye there.
Oh, that is so cool. Wait, you're a scout then?
Well, I'm a lighthouse. I'm a light bearer. And I used to be a scout. I'm technically a bit of both. Jack of all
Oh.
trades, since that word keeps getting thrown around.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
That's so
I'm a bit of a
fun.
mechanic. What'd they say?
I was gonna ask, if you fixed him up, then what do you do? Like, so you're a mechanic.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a guild called the Mechanics. I recruit people from around the tower who want to build advancements, and this is some advancement. Dang. Pointing to like
I know,
the
right?
box. Is the whole city filled with technology like this?
Yeah, I guess pretty much. I mean, the higher parts of the city and the parts where people mostly frequent. Other parts people don't really frequent, so not as much technology there.
How many is it chancellors are here?
Chancellor? God.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how
5.
many.
It's 5. I actually sent. Testing 1, 2. The stream died, but we're back.
You're on camera.
We have yes, thank you very much for the Discord, the people in the Discord. Hello everybody, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Apparently we crashed and we didn't even realize it, but we're back.
Yep.
Thank you for your
There we go.
patience. Is it back? Is it good?
Yes,
Yep.
I think so.
We're good. All right. Shout out OBS. OBS, I love you so much. You're my best friend. Thank you so much for everything you do. You know what I mean? I love you. I love you so much.
Nah, you
You're good
gotta
now?
show
Thanks,
tough
Dove.
love.
What was that?
Bruh.
Gotta let it know that the next time it mess up, you putting it back in the box.
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Putting OBS back in the box. Okay.
You got to be
okay.
firm but fair. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. That sounds good. Okay, so we were picking up, there was a bit of a conversation that I do want to have where Ji-Eun was sharing some information on the Chancellors. Once you finish that, the scores from the Tower Core will be shared. So go ahead, Ji-Eun.
Okay, so Ji-Eun confirms that there are 5 chancellors to ace, and and the part that got cut out for the ones in the stream, basically saying that the chancellors, Ji-Eun has only seen the holograms of the chancellors, hasn't seen them in person.
Do you have all their names?
Yes. Okay, so Ji-Eun says, so there's one named Garu, there's another named Bufu, there's another named Zoe, there's another one called Mara, and the other Hama.
Okay.
I can give you a quick rundown of if you're interested in any of those.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather ask personal questions about you since have such a short time together as guide, but I don't know, why are you needing to pass the test?
I have to start climbing again. I felt like it's been a while since I have climbed, so... And my gig, the current gig that I was at, just ended. So I was like, opportune moment, you know?
Okay, respect.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
What do you
thank you
guys-
all for having the
Okay,
little
right.
chat. All right.
Um,
Boom, your eyes all open as the dream machines push you out. You're awakened to reality. You were having a nice convo, and kind of chatting about things, but now as the two of you wake up and look over at each other, you're back in the real world. It's not quite like SAO in that regard, I suppose. Hugo opens his eyes, he shakes his head. I hated that. That wasn't fun.
Me too. Nope, don't like it.
yeah, you get used to it.
Well, that was crazy, Sistexa. Wow, okay. I mean, interesting, at least, but Monica, her eyes are still closed. Monica, shh. Monica, shh. She's trying to, remember everything and, almost try to maintain the dream, you know what I mean, as long as possible. She's a dreamer, what can we say? The dread pirate Rat kind of scoffs. I should have taken the Tower Climber challenge. This dream business ain't for me.
Master Splinter's coming for you, Woo.
But Team Strive.
Call me Donatello, bro.
Donatello Woo.
Team Strive is pretty silent, I would say. I think Lake also is I didn't even know what to do. I can't believe a machine like this exists. Drum roll, please. In last place, 17 minutes, Team Strive. Kusith looks dejected, knowing that the weight of the world was on this one dog's shoulders, but unfortunately, atrocious rolls cannot save this puppy. Was that good, guys? Was that good?
Ouch.
Yeah, no, you hit that. You hit that. You hit that.
Oh, hell
Solid,
yeah.
solid.
PR just says that we can't comment on puppies. So.
Oh, okay. Got it. Good to know. At 13 minutes, in third place, right behind second place, Team Stexa. Ah, dang it, Stexa snaps her fingers. That was worthwhile experience, though. Right, Monica? Monica is still sleeping. In second place,
Ace grabs Hugo's hand. She's like squeezing it. She's competitive.
he'll squeeze it back, you know, but he gives up the vibe of like, even if we lose, I'm not doing that again. I'm moving to a different game. In second place, 12 minutes, Team Blessing. First place with 11 minutes is Team Recall for round 1, earning their first point on the board.
Let's go.
Let's go. Eden's our token. Let's go.
It's just like that, you know. That's what we do, you know. We win things. That's
Let's go.
It's
We're
typical.
1 for 3, but we do.
I'm so excited.
We do win things.
the games are not over. I haven't done anything
Bro,
yet.
we're winning
I know,
big
I know.
damage, bro. We're winning big damage, bro. I'm not going nowhere till we win.
He's not going anywhere, but Ace is gonna give Hugo a big kiss out of excitement, just like, oh my
Okay.
gosh, yes.
Aw, that's cute.
Adorable.
Is he
He's
blushing?
gonna be like, poker.
It's
Where's
it's
poker?
especially
Yeah,
since it's
poker's
in
on.
public.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he better
poker's-
be blushing.
Oh,
I'm
I
a,
like it.
Who's gonna chime in the earpiece? Yeah, get it, Big H. You got it.
Oh
He
my gosh.
completely ignores you on that one.
Poker's
Yo,
with
is Monica
Ji-Eun.
still sleeping?
Yes. She's still sleeping. She was here for the technology and for the dream, not for anything.
I caught it. I
And
caught
Yeah,
it.
Stexa,
bro.
dude.
come on.
Gio's gonna say,
True.
like, through the earpiece too. See, guys, with me, you got nothing to fear.
Ah, Leaf is gonna say, "Knew I could count on you, Ji-Eun. I knew we made the right choice.
How much are we paying her?
Doesn't matter."
We.
You brokered the deal.
That's all you, brother.
That is all you, brother.
Me, I didn't do anything. She didn't even tell me the details.
On the
How
other
much
Poker's
end,
basically like strapped onto Ji-Eun at this point. Like if there was a baby carrier, like Poker would be in it. Like he is just.
aw,
That's
Oh,
adorable.
no.
Ace is trying not to take
no.
it personally.
We
But,
ain't getting
yeah.
paid, are we? Okay.
on the other end, you hear Victor through a flurry of movements. I'm the one that scouted her. I'm the one that scouted her. Just make that clear. Make that clear.
Excuse. You're breaking up. Go
You hear
enjoy your
Ji-Eun say,
souffle.
"Victor, focus on the meal." Ji-Eun's like yelling at him through the other end.
You're out of
It's
range,
raw.
brother.
It's raw. What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Damn. All right. I want to give the option because these games are fun. Of course, it does mean that people aren't doing things for a while. So, Hannah and Wu, which one of you wants to go next? Would prefer to go
Wu.
next?
Doesn't matter to me.
Wu?
Wu
We'll
is
do
going.
Wu. We'll
Go.
do Wu. All right, Wu. You arrive at the free district, this lawless land. It looks like a desert, you know. Well, not quite like a desert, more like a Sahara or something, like a Sahara. You know, it's like a. I guess that's a desert. It's you know.
Basically Brack's floor is what you're telling me.
Yes, but I would say less sand, more dead trees, and kind of like, you know, it's very dry nonetheless, you know, but there's no dunes in the distance or anything of the sort, or mountains. It's just all flat land. Like something could be here, but isn't for whatever reason. And you know, I think it's as good a time as any. I'll play some like deserty kind of music.
Wu's
but,
gonna hasn't happened in a while, but you're gonna see Wu take a swig from the gourd in
ooh.
preparation.
Okay. Well, the first thing you do notice is that there's one thing that stands out in this free district, this lawless land where you can't see anybody. A tall tower. Not far from where you are located, that stretches endlessly into the sky.
Okay.
It is thin, tall, metal,
I'm
ancient.
guessing that's where I'm going, right?
You would assume so. Yes, indeed. I think I can just tell you yes without, you know, there's no one there guiding you. This place isn't ruled over by anybody, so you have to make those decisions yourself.
I love how you told me I couldn't cheat, and you gave me the one area where I can cheat.
You chose the one area where you can. You're free to do what you'd like. Let's say that.
Okay, don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm joking.
You can whatever you want. You arrive though, and there's no one there to explain the rules, but there are 3 other competitors that are there. The first one turns to you and waves. Oh, I'm glad it was you.
I already know who it is. I don't like it already.
Who?
It's Jason, right?
Vixen is there.
Oh.
Vixen waves.
We can live with that.
Vixen is the rep from Team Stexa. She's opening up her telescope, looking up. Dang, this tower is huge. Towerception.
And Wu's gonna give her a high five. Yeah, I tried to send the observer up there. It's a little too high.
Right? I wonder. She looks up. Is it even stable? And she looks at the old architecture.
Where'd you get those? And he like peers over her shoulder. The blueprints. Where'd you get those?
The blueprints? Am I missing something?
Oh, you said she was just looking at it. Oh, okay. I thought she had like some.
No,
sort of,
sorry. Yeah, she was examining the structure. My bad.
Gotcha.
Should have been clear. The other individual that is there. Arms crossed. Multiple arms crossed. I swear this was planned already. Jerry's. This is
I not see him because I wanted
do.
to talk. Okay. Wu's gonna run over to him like immediately.
Lopo Bio. We meet again.
I was hoping it would be you. This is gonna be fun.
I chose this game knowing you'd be here.
What do you mean by that? Actually, never mind. I understand. Doesn't matter. You're gonna lose,
People like us have simple motivations.
right? But people like us don't lose. I don't lose. So I'll win.
He looks at you, and I would say, contrary to his design, he does look older. And you notice on his back, he has the same weapons, but they look newer, maybe a little bit freshly designed, perhaps.
Same type of weapons, but different.
Yeah, like newer versions, newer models of them, maybe with more capabilities. But it also appears that he's hiding something. You sense this hidden nature to Jerry's that wasn't there previously. You immediately sense it from his aura alone.
Yeah, these are the things that Wu would notice immediately. Well, all he's gonna say after like taking all that in, at the very least, this should be interesting. Seems like we both made some improvements.
I agree. Now, do we know what the rules to this game are, or were we meant to discern it ourselves?
I think we're still missing someone.
Oh, sorry, I'm late, guys.
Oh my god!
No, you did that on purpose.
No, I did not. I
manifested
swear to God.
him.
I swear to God, I did not do
Bro,
that.
you got your favorite and your least favorite NPC. That's actually crazy.
Oh man.
Just ignore him, bro. Just ignore him. Don't even look in his
He
direction.
said Jerry's still look at him.
Yeah, he's beneath us, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
When Joe
How's it
put
going?
Jason, I was like, he's hiding Jason.
You
He
knew.
is.
You knew. The thing was, my finger was hovered over Vixen first, so I was like, I'll save Jason. Happy to be here, guys.
Well, yeah, I'm not happy about any of that, but it's okay. Just try not to die. It wouldn't make my friends happy.
Oh. he takes a second to think about the way you phrased that.
I mean, I said what I said.
Yeah.
You're not included, bro. I'm sorry.
He nods to you. He takes it well, optimistically. Like, yeah, you're right. They wouldn't like it if I died.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
But aside from that, I mean, there's no one there to give you any pointers or anything.
Do we have information about this activity? Because it's a lawless zone. I don't expect anybody to show up. But based on the information we have, we just gotta climb the tower, right?
Yeah, I mean, And then
I'm gonna
Jason chimes in. It's like that age-old saying: if a tower is there,
You gotta climb.
fist bumped.
It's meant to be climbed. Oh, he fist bumped me. He fist bumped me.
He's holding his hand up for the fist bump.
Oh, I'm doing it immediately. There's no way he forgave me for fucking with him with the gourd.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to hold a grudge.
Okay. We're friends again. I'm so happy. I gotta send you a message real quick.
Alrighty.
I don't necessarily know how this works.
Yeah, that's alright.
But yeah, I will just make assumptions and do it regardless.
Sounds
you
like
can
a
keep
plan.
you can keep going though. You can keep going.
Yeah, Vixen will look up and kind of voice the same thing, as in like, there's no other purpose to this tower, it seems, so let's climb it, you know? And then Jerry's remains silent, but two of his arms are crossed and the other two are like cracking their fingers together, kind of stretching and cracking and ready to tackle this challenge of a tower placed in front of him.
Well, if nobody's gonna say anything, let's all agree together on the count of 3.
All right, let the race begin on the count of 3. Jason will summon some lighthouses, summon his observer at the same time. Ready himself. Everyone
Jerry,
readies.
will you do the honors?
He looks at you. It'd be my honor. Everyone, let us begin the trial in 3, 2, 1.
Immediately, I don't know what you want me to roll, bro, but I'm doing this off the rip. You gotta tell me.
Just describe it for me first, and then we can roll.
Well, I can't describe. I'll describe it
first.
Yeah, just
Okay.
read what I said to you. Read what I said
No,
to you.
I did read what you sent me. I know a lot of this stuff we haven't exactly totally figured out.
Right. That's why I don't know what to roll. But
yeah, I think it could.
Do I just do like a 20 and then see if it works?
That seems good. Yeah, it's unstable. You know, I think that makes sense.
I mean, I haven't really done it yet, so that's also fair. All right.
Right.
Let's just do this.
Oh, you know what? I can go to this screen and pull up the Roll20 chat here.
17.
7. Yeah, I mean, you definitely succeed. Yeah, that's a very good roll. No modifiers.
Okay, and then can we determine a distance? Do I need to roll?
So I think that I'll keep the distance somewhat muddled. I'll just kind of use it in comparison to the others. I'm not going to use too much exact numbers.
Okay, then it's all you. I'll just explain what happens and then you can. Okay. But so immediately as this starts, Wu rips the chain off of his neck. Ignite, Ryuji. The staff appears in his hand. Slams it into the ground. Extend. And he just launches into the sky as the staff extends into the sky.
Fun, cute. Okay, not cute. I was thinking of something else. That's gonna be cute because you gave me an idea, kind of. Cool. No, that's sick. All right. So immediately you launch up. So I guess I didn't really. Yeah. No, it's exactly right. You launch up into the air. As you get into the air, you see that the tower is divided a bit. There's like a place to land. There's like little ledges on the outsides of the tower with stairs kind of leading up and around it, you know?
I see. So there's like, okay, so I mean, there has to be a way to climb it. Doesn't matter. He'll ignore that and just keep going as high as he can.
Sure, yeah, you're like far and away, like just leaping into the air. All right, now let me do a roll for Jerry's here. Okay, I'm gonna keep that a bit of a secret for now. Let me make a note here.
Oh no.
Okay. Next is gonna be Vixen. So Vixen, she does the classic, you know, she's kind of, you know, doing this bit of an archetype where she kind of puts her hands together and clones of herself spawn next to her. And they kind of each grab each other's hands and they kind of pull back. Ready? They all say in unison, go! When she launches into the air. And then as she launches into the air, they spawn next to her and kind of keep grabbing onto the tower, and they keep throwing her up higher and higher as fast as they can. Let me go ahead and roll here for Vixen. Okay, I know you guys can't see it. Apologies, viewers, but the descriptions will hopefully serve. And next is my boy Jason Domon.
What is he gonna do, bro?
Jason does the only thing that makes sense. He hops onto his lighthouse and it starts rising into the air.
Oh my god.
He's, what do you expect,
I'm gonna let him live this time. I'm okay with it.
Thank you for granting him permission to live.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently, Wu, you're seeing some of this stuff, but you are leading the way up the tower. Okay, so you're in the lead currently as you race up this tower. I'm gonna describe this to you because the higher you go, it's gonna start to change. There's gonna be some differences to the structure, and some things are gonna start happening, and it's gonna, unless you want to get creative with it, like I have these kind of checks that are gonna determine other roles. So, for example, you're passing what I consider the typical area, the starting area, and you're entering into an area where sand is starting to swirl around. It's starting to pick up and swirl, and if you're not careful, is going to even start potentially getting into your eyes and like blocking your vision and slowing you down, essentially. So the way unless you have an idea to combat it.
I do.
Okay, then that's better. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use Mizaru to blind myself.
Not the solution I expected, but I probably should have in hindsight. So, Mizaru is summoned.
Wait, no, I have to roll for this, right?
No, not anymore, remember?
Oh, you're right.
Not anymore. The monkeys are no longer required for that. So, they place he places his little paws, his little monkey paws on your eyes, granting you the opposite of vision. He takes away your sight.
Counting on you, buddy. If we get through this, you'll get a brownie or two, maybe.
Yo, Pog.
What else do you do after you're blinded?
So I would imagine that the momentum from the initial pole extension is starting to like stop, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
So what Wu's gonna do is shrink it again, and then he's gonna toss it into the gourd. Like,
okay.
All this is in like the same, like the blinding, all that is in the same motion.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So to give hindsight or like give clarity to this, Wu has been living with this staff ignited around his neck for the last 20 plus years. The weight of which is the highest weight that it can be. So without it around his neck, his movement speed is incredibly different than it normally would be, which you saw at the bar that one time.
Right.
So as soon as that happens, Mizuru's on his head. He's gonna cloud somersault and start just air stepping up.
Sick. Can you give me an acrobatics check?
Yep.
Cool.
Acrobatics.
Woohoo! That is a natural 20 from Lopobia Wu, making this tower challenge look easy. Beautiful.
Sorry. I mean, do I get past the sand area?
Yes, you easily clear the sand area. You're used to sand. It's coarse, it's rough. You know how to deal with it. You're easily able to clear it.
But look
No
at
problem.
you, bro. We've come so far.
I'm learning.
Full circle with the Star Wars quote. Let's go.
Hannah, are you proud of me? Please tell me you're proud of me.
Desperately proud.
Yes, that's all I needed. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll here for Jerry's as well. Whoa, roll 20, you good? Whoa, roll 20 is lagging. Ooh, okay. And then we have Vixen here. And then we have Jason here. All right, cool. So it's kind of hard to determine the exact placements for now. I'm going to run one more area by you, and then we'll probably cut back to you afterwards. So the next biome, if you will, of this tower climber run is that darkness falls. But you're blind. This doesn't really affect you all that much. You were all, automatically kind of prepared for this. I would say...
My monkey is my eyes.
Yeah, I would say if you can, give me a perception check, though.
Ooh, why would you choose that? I don't even mind. Even if I fuck it up, it should still work. If it doesn't, I just deserve to lose this challenge.
I don't know about that. Come on. You got this.
I mean, it's +9, bro.
22.
It should not hit.
Because in the darkness, these objects start to kind of fall from the sky.
Ooh,
think
okay.
Ratatosker style. Looney Tunes objects start falling from the sky.
So I would say because Wu he's never felt this agile in his whole life, and because like he disobeyed New Look's orders.
Oh.
And used this early and removed it from himself. So he feels like he can do anything. Like it's almost like a confidence he's never had. Mizo's not even giving him direction. He's just like sensing it and weaving everything.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, so now if you could give me another acrobatics check for this third area. That would be great.
Acrobatics.
Oh my god, Wu is smoking this game. 26! Y'all chose the right person for the tower climbing challenge. All right, let me roll for Jerry's. And then roll again. Okay, Vixen. Ooh.
Hey, no. Oh, that's Vixen? That better not be.
That was for Vixen.
No.
Don't worry. Yeah. That was for Vixen. Don't worry. And then we have like that. And then for Jerry's, it's like that. All right, the current state is simple. You're dancing up the tower easily. You're clearing the floors, entering into the next biome. Pretty soon, you're probably about halfway. You feel like as time is passing by, as you're maybe 10 minutes per biome, something like that. You feel that the presence behind you is still behind you, and you're able to keep a good distance, but you can just tell that Jerry's is behind you, but he's not climbing. It's weird. Something weird is going on with him. And as you look, as you feel his presence, he's soaring through the air with this aura you've never felt from a person before. Entirely unique to the warrior in question. Think almost Dragon Ball style, like he's like soaring through the air, like towards you. Arms at his side.
Wait, I'm past the sand biome, right? I can remove the blind.
Yeah, you're through the dark biome as well.
Yeah. Like he senses it, but like it's something that kind of shakes him a little bit, and he's like, "Yo, Mizuru, let me look." And Mizuru removes it, and he looks down, and he just smiles as Jerry's approaches him.
Yeah.
Oh, not disappointed, at least.
You can tell that he's having a good time. And you can tell that Vixen is no slouch either. Keeping up, she was a master of dodging anything, especially through the dark district. Jason in dead last, but also putting up a good effort. Because our boy, if there's one thing that Jason doesn't do, it's give up. Am I right?
Sure. I'm not clapping for that, but sure.
Cool, thank you. That's all I need. All right, cool. Well, certainly, last but certainly not least from our player characters, Hannah, thank you so much for being so patient.
You can finish Woos up if you want.
We're gonna cut.
No,
I
think we're yeah.
I think it's a fun way to leave him off for now.
All right.
So, Eden, you make your way to Hippo's Eye. Hippo's Eye in the Nature District. Let me see here. This is good. You arrive in this almost, it's a biome clearly meant to be for wildlife, Shinwei, plants, and that kind of thing. It is near the residential district, but almost comically so. It's the complete opposite of the entertainment district. There are, there's not a building in sight, that kind of thing. It's like it's like totally untouched, it feels like. It feels like if there's one area in this city, ironically still high up in the air, that isn't technologically advanced, it's this, there's nothing here in this district that gives off that impression. But when you arrive at the district, there is this little booth that was set up, and it kind of stretches for a while, and there's like little little critters kind of going up in wooden planks, rising up, falling in paddles, right?
Yeah.
And there's somebody standing in front, waiting to explain some of the rules. But the challengers that are there greet you. The first one, come on, You know him. You love him. He tips his hat. Good to see you, my lady. I see you thought fit to challenge the master of marksmanship.
No, I think you just like to follow in my shadow, but that's fine.
Oh,
The Reaper has no shadow.
Yeah, because you stand still and don't get anything done, but that's fine also.
The Reaper has no shadow, because if the sun shone upon him, his glory would blind all. The light
How does
bulb.
that make sense? If the light ball's directly above you, that means you have no shadow, so. Good job with angles.
Are you here
Go
to
back
play
to
this
class.
game? Okay, hey, I got a
No,
high
I'm here-
score
I'm-
in class. Okay, maybe I wasn't top of the class like you, okay, but I have a gun, and guns are way cooler than bows, so.
wow.
Oh, you're so precious. I got more than just bows, honey.
Damn. Okay. He doesn't really. He's like, okay. He's curious as to what you're gonna bring to the table. The other person that is there, speaking of bows, can you shut up? Astrid pulls the bow off of her back as she examines the game in front of her. But she'll like acknowledge you, Eden. She won't be cold. She'll like look at you and nod, in
Eden will
some
do the
kind of
same.
acknowledgement. The final person that is there representing Team Strive pulls the cigarette out of her mouth, dashes a few embers. It's Mozzie. Mozzie,
Alright.
the long rifle, pulling out of her inventory as she prepares to play the game. But right then, the rule maker says, you will not be using your own weapons for this game. We will be providing you with the weapon of your choice, but it'll be our weapon. That way, the game is fair. And that way, it is not a game of who has the better item, but who has the better marksmanship. Does that make sense? The rules are simple in Hippo's eye, and as you look on the screen, you see little critters rising and falling, up and down. You see a bunch of critters from the second floor. You see Hippoli and Hamas and Bajalis and Jack Bulls. And you even see the logo of the game as a giant hippo hama. So, you see them there. And, for a moment, Mozzie kind of looks, and then she looks at the nature district. Is there a reason we're doing this here? We're not killing real critters, are we? No. We just, to be honest, the other districts were taken, so they put us here. But it still makes sense. It's thematically correct. We're amongst nature, and you'll be shooting cardboard cutouts of Shinwei, right? And Blazer's like, oh yeah, because the wood from the paddles comes from the trees. Exactly. Well done. Well done. Who would like to go first in the marksman game?
Knock yourselves out, fellow workshop rivals. Let's see how far you've come.
The Reaper does not know the meaning of nerves. And he walks forward.
Oh, hold on. I say, ladies, let's let the gentleman go first.
Astrid's, will smile a bit as you say that. And Mozzie just doesn't really respond. And Blazer looks over at her, looks at the game. Showtime. And he'll walk forward and grab a gun from the booth. The bullets are all like, rubber,
Mm-hmm.
He pulls the gun forward. Go ahead and show the rules on screen here. I'll add his modifiers a bit separately. Let me pull up the rules as well. This may take just a moment, but I will tally it when I can. So the game has multiple rounds. There's, 9 rounds, essentially. And there's going to be some options, Hannah, for you to choose from. Some targets are harder to hit, but if you choose to hit that target, it nets you more points.
Gotcha.
So the way it's going to work is it's a D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency to hit these targets. So I'm sure you have a roll already that, as if you were shooting your regular bow. I think would probably be the same roll and same result as far as the D20 and the dex and the proficiency goes, I believe. just without the damage, obviously, because your only goal is to hit the target.
Bow. You said D20 plus Dex plus proficiency?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just a regular.
It's just the rope? Cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's regular bow.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and do this for Blazer. I'm just going to make it easy on myself and do 1/R 9d20, and I'll add them separately. Boom, 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 boom. The paddles all rise and fall on the screen. And his...
What the heck?
Whoa! That's my goat! Yo! It doesn't matter all that much, to be honest. He rolled crap on a few as well. If people can't see, there's a nat 1 in there, and it's kind of off to the side. But he did get some sick headshots. And he's not even using the cheating moon coins and bullets and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and tally this here. That's going to be this. Okay. So that's 1. Okay. The second shot.
He only gets 99.
The second shot does miss, unfortunately. Then we have the Jolly. Okay, that's going to miss as well, unfortunately. But he does land a nice, clean shot on that. That's going to be that. Perfecto. That is a 0, however, and then another 0. He lands a shot there. That's +3. And then we have that, which is going to be a hit. So that's +5. And then finally on this last one, that's true. He needs to do this for me. Give me a sec. We got to do 40, 20. And then Blazer is going to wrap up. Boom, 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 boom. Damn.
Oof. Not as good.
Yeah, you know, his performance today could have been better. Let me see.
I'm gonna lie, he had us in the first half.
He had some sick... So let me say this about Blazer, okay? The shots that he lands, clean. Okay, I mean, like, through the eye of the critter, you know? Clean. Beautiful shots. He misses most of them, though. And he ends the game with 12 points. He looks at the gun. I get to go again, right? Nope, next competitor. What? He walks away. That was the practice round, people! Even the Reaper needs to practice with a new gun! He calms himself, tips his hat. They wouldn't
Monica
understand.
carries you so hard. No wonder she's so disagreeable.
You can hear his neck turn as he creaks his neck to face you. Let's see you do better, Eden.
I don't know. I think Astrid and Mozzie, I think they're itching to get at you.
Mozzie will finish her cigarette and walk forward. Don't mind if I do. And she'll take her shots at the game. Let's first do 8d20, because I did it slightly wrong, because the last round is a little special. Boom, 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 boom! The shots are fired! A lot more consistent than Blazer, that is for sure. She lands the first shot. The second critter lands the shot. Third critter lands the shot. Fourth critter, give me a sec, lands the shot. Fifth critter, it's gonna be that, and then that, so that's gonna be that. Okay, that is unfortunately 2 misses at the end though, and then we need to do 5d20 for this last one. Oh yeah, okay. She is able to get the final target, which you have to hit multiple times. Oh wait, never mind, she got the nat 1. Oh shoot! Mozzie ends the game. Wait, hold on, give me a sec. Yeah. With a 13, not as good as I thought actually. Okay, she kind of fumbled at the end, but she still scores 1 point higher than Blazer, so she'll kind of roll her eyes like whatever, and then walk back to her place. Next, and Astrid will look over at you. You want to go next?
You were the better shot at the workshop. Get it?
A lot of time has passed. I'm sure I can learn a thing or two from you.
Think you've made your own path, miss. Go get it.
Fine. She walks forward and she looks as though she's taking this somewhat seriously. you know, just earlier, the announcer on the lighthouse would have made a comment on House Lindquist falling into the slumps, and she would have winced slightly, breaking her facade when she heard that. She'll steady herself, taking her time. The main theme with her shooting is she takes time in between her shots. A lot more time. The arrows fly! Damn, why are we always failing at the end? Why are we always fumbling at the end, archers, marksmen? What's going on? Jeez. Okay, that's gonna be hit. Hit. Okay, and then we have a hit for sure, and that's another hit for sure. Okay, she's definitely gonna have the highest score here. Okay, and then the jack, that's gonna be a 0. Then a hit, so that's gonna be 5, yeah. And then she misses. Let's see if she's able to get the final target, though. This is the big boy, where if you get a nat 1, it's unfortunate. Yeah. For the first time, we have a high score. 6, 8, 10, 11, 26! Because of the 10 points at the end. Astrid decidedly takes the lead with that
She
shooting.
gapped him.
She walks back. The announcer says, over double the other competitors. Mozzie looks like, just rolls her eyes, draws another smoke. But Vlazer is like, taking the gun. Okay. Mulling to himself. Oh, yeah, I see where I went wrong. Yeah. Next, Eden from Team Recall.
All right. Do you want me to just roll the d20s, add my stuff, and then rattle them off to you? Would that be easier?
Yeah, roll.
Instead of hitting
Do.
bow
Well, actually,
9
no.
times?
So because it's you now, I'm going to do this one step at a time. I think it'll be a
Sure.
little more interesting. I think too. So, okay. Oh. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so the first option is just a Hippolai. You gotta hit a 10. That's it. So go ahead and do the roll for me.
Alrighty.
A DC of 10. That's a success. Shot fired. Success. Now you have two options: Hippolai or Hama. Okay. Hippolai gives 1 point. Hama gives 2. Hippolai has DC of 10. DC of 12 on the Hama.
Hama.
All right.
16.
16. That's a hit. That's 2 points. Boom. Next round is a single Bajali with a DC of 15 worth 3 points.
All right. 20.
That's a success. Eden's shooting is on point. The next round is a Hippolai or a Bajali.
What's worth more?
The Bajali is 3 points. The Hippolai is 1 point. DC of 10
Bajali.
versus DC of 15. All right. A miss on the Bajali for round 4. Round 5, you have Hippolai, Hama, or Bajali. 1, 2, 3 points. 10, 12, and 15 DC.
Highest.
All right.
20.
A hit. That is 3 points. The next round, a single Jack Bull.
I just want you to know I don't approve of this.
These are cardboard cutouts.
They're cardboard cutouts.
Let's be clear. All right.
Okay.
These aren't real.
Keep
These
in
aren't
mind,
real.
we did actually kill these animals on the second floor.
We had no choice.
I know. I'm sorry.
The next target is a single Jack Bull with a DC of 20, but worth 5 points. That's a hit!
28. Let's
Boom!
go.
Easy on the Jack Bull. Next up, Bajali, DC 15, or Jack Bull, DC 20. 3 versus 5 points.
I'm not going to get cocky. I'll go for the Bajali.
All right. DC of 15. Ooh, the nat 1. Unfortunate. Okay, next up, it's all 4 creatures so far. So 1, 2, 3, and 5 points. DC of 10, 12, 15, and 20.
Okay. We'll go for 5 points.
Okay.
21.
Beautiful, the 5-point
Take it.
score. Let me
Ooh,
see.
that makes
1,
up for
2,
that
3,
nat
4,
1.
5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, the final critter is the Hippohama. Okay, he's only has a DC of 10. You got to hit him 5 times. Okay, and you need to succeed 4 out of 5 of the times.
Okay.
Let's see it.
1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Uh-huh.
I auto fail. I auto
Yep.
fail, so I don't need
No,
to
no,
roll
no, no,
anymore.
no, no, no. I think you go again.
5 rolls or 4 rolls?
Nope, that was right. You did it.
All right.
Okay. And it is
not
a
failing
success. That's 20, 10, 23, 6. If my tallies do not deceive me, that is a 29 from Eden, who scores first place at the Marksmanship Challenge. Astrid
Aim for the
nods.
heart.
Nice shooting, she says.
Thanks, Astrid. You're on my heels. You're on my heels.
I got a little bit lucky. I got work to do. Bing! Team Recall earns themselves a spot on the bingo sheet. Vlasier prepares himself, of course, for the next round. Okay. I would like to now cut back to Wu. So, Wu, you're still making your ascent up the tower here. Give me a sec to play some music. The next biome that you encounter is... Let me pull it up here. Okay, so it's waterfalls. Okay, water is starting to pour down from up the tower alongside some sea shinwei that you would have encountered in your journey that are coming at you. What do you do?
Am I familiar with the Shinwei?
Yep, you see, I'm not going to give you too many names. I've described some of the fish creatures. There's a male that Captain Coin would have had, like, maybe
yep,
smaller
yep.
versions of creatures like that. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. But the water is like directly pouring down at me.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to roll for this. I'm just gonna take the gourd out and absorb the water.
Okay. Can you give me a sleight of hand to see how much water you absorb?
Sure. Hold on. Sleight of hand.
11. Bit of a low roll. You're able to absorb some of it, but not as much as you would have liked, perhaps. Okay.
Slows me down a bit, I'm guessing.
Slows you down a bit. Could you roll?
Am I able? So like each of these like instances is a turn, right?
Yeah. Well, basically.
Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to clarify. Cause can I continuously cloud somersault or no?
Yeah, for this particular game, I'm not too concerned with the method of travel. It's more the rolls themselves
gotcha.
that
So
are associated with it.
I would just use that as my bonus action continually and never actually climb the structure of it.
Okay. That makes sense. That's fine. Can you give me acrobatics at disadvantage, please?
Sure.
All right, and then one more time. All right. Well, it's still a 24 from Wu. All right. Beautiful. Okay. And go ahead and do a couple of rolls here. 18 and then 11. Oh, whoopsie. /R 2d20. And then 16, 17, and then 5 and 15. Okay, cool. 16, 17, 5, 15. And then 18, 11. Okay, you continue. All right. I think I'm going to say this. I know this is weird. I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice. A bit. So what we're probably going to do is end here soon. And we'll kind of pick up where we left off next week.
We don't have to finish this, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I think we'll also chat a little bit off screen to kind of figure some stuff out. But I think that'll be the plan. And in fact, I may leave off this tower climber section with a bit of a cliffhanger as you're nearing the top. Is that cool?
I mean,
because it's a tower.
I'm actually honored that you asked me about the
well, because it wasn't my plan to, and we're not quite done, maybe, but I think that's.
Hey, but look, if you want to cliffhanger me, go ahead, bro. It's fine.
Oh, well, okay, I appreciate that.
I'll lend you the camping gear.
yeah. Hannah's used to it for sure at this point.
Veteran.
Can we take like a minute for the team to with their observers, like check in with each other? I know not all the games have ended, but just like a quick checkup, and then we'll probably end. Because I am kind of losing more steam than I thought. I'm not really sure why.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
By getting sick, sir.
I hope not. That wouldn't be great, but
No.
yeah. So viewers, bear with us. Apologies if wasn't as planned. But conversation between the team. Anything y'all want to share between each other? I'll give you updates on the NPCs too, but I'll let you guys get a chance first.
Ace, I heard what you said.
I'm sorry?
I heard what you said. You were happy that Bulwark won.
Oh.
These earpieces work wonders.
I'll never forgive you.
He's a mechanic, my dude, in a wheelchair.
I'm your
it's
teammate.
progress.
Damn it!
Wait,
I was
what?
gonna
You're my
say-
what?
Teammate!
Nope, that's not good enough.
No, the team is over the organizations. You can't do this.
Hugo says, her hierarchy is pretty clear, Brack.
Shut up, Hugo. You simping.
I never gave an opinion. I'm stating a fact, Woo.
And the fact is, you're simping.
Call it what you like.
Big H, I understand your position. That is your lady. You know, I understand where you're coming from, but
You're gonna act
my best buddy, my good guy, sit this one out.
Okay, so you call him your buddy, but I'm just the teammate? Listen, you have another chance to win the game. I'll cheer for you next time. But
That's not good enough.
Oh, then call me your friend or something, and then I don't know, bring out pom-poms. What do you want?
Aren't you friends?
We are Labyrinth survivors, Ace. You're more than a friend.
Oh, wait. Okay.
That's above
Say it again.
that for you? Okay.
Crystal clear?
Hugo is gonna look over at you, Ji-Eun. Sorry you got wrapped up with this
Oh,
group.
fine.
He kind of chuckles though as he says it, almost like half joking, half serious to gauge your reaction.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, totally fine. I mean, this is how you get to know people too. You know, I'm just in the back taking notes. So that's what this peer person means to this. So that person doesn't really get along with this. So that's how it goes. Connections.
Well, maybe you're fitting in well. Leaf will say over the she's not quite done with her game yet. Jong, you got this, all right? Unless you need me to head over there and finish the job.
He might.
So John's not
Fumbling.
he's not even on the call, bro.
Okay, he's focused mode.
He's ignoring.
Yeah, he's locked the fuck in.
He's
bro.
like, okay.
No, but,
He's
okay, we
muted
can
the
say
group
that-
chat.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
muted. He's
no,
deafened.
No, canonically, the earpiece is in his ear. He can hear us.
No, it's
He's just
not.
not
No, it's
saying
not.
anything.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
you took it out?
No.
You
No,
took it
it's
out?
bro.
Ah.
It's
Oh,
out,
that's
bro.
crazy, bro.
Damn.
Until
That's crazy.
this is over, bro, this is where he's at.
Oh, man.
Nothing else matters
Okay.
right
Well,
now, bro.
Brack can just feel Ace staring at him, even though it's all verbal. It's like he can just feel.
You see, this
So
is
waiting
why
for
our
it.
team is such a shit show. This is insane. Like, what are we doing? What are
So-
we really doing?
I'm gonna say, Jong, that even though Boris did kind of like, there was a certain acknowledgement of like, okay, but he looks at his high score and walks away, confident
Ain't
as
no
he
way.
moves to
Nah.
another
Hey,
district.
yo. Hey,
Bro.
hey, yo. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you don't beat him, don't come back to train with New Look with me. Don't come back. Don't come back. Don't come back.
Bro, this is I've never been
That's disrespectful. That's the most,
I've never been so disrespected.
that's the
in
most
my-
disrespectful
Hey,
thing you can't pick.
Team Recall, leader,
Wow.
red leader speaking. Remember, friendly fire is not tolerated, so let's try.
Nah,
to
fuck
get along
that, bro.
and
If-
win
if I see Boris outside of this, oh my god, dude.
It's
Kill him.
I'm
Disrespectful,
I'm talking about the verbal jabs between the teammates.
Oh, this is
We're all
called
on the same team.
This is called motivation.
Your motivation is not everyone else's motivation, and I don't always know how to read it between you two.
It's
So
called motivation. He better win. If he don't win,
I have faith that he'll be fine.
of
Boris
course I have
has
faith
always
in
been
him.
cocky. We know that.
I know
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
walk
win,
away.
but he needs extra reminders that he needs to win. That's all. He
Look,
won't
I
win.
gotta deal with Blazer, and me and Astrid gapped him by a country mile. So,
Ranger's
like,
done. It's already over. He's not a threat.
So meanwhile,
Brack is fighting with a wheelchair handicap. Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Leaf will
Watch it.
Leaf will say, Brack, if you need to, you could always switch to a different game.
do you need me to
I
come
love
over
You
there,
just
Brad?
said something
Oh
about
my
switching.
God, bro.
I love you so much, Leaf.
You want to switch out with me?
No.
That's what I thought.
Slow turn.
And then
Ji-Eun,
meanwhile,
Victor,
yeah.
how are you doing?
Victor, what are you doing? He's like, crash clang, flames. It's okay, it's okay. This is the way it was meant to be. We got
We'll
this.
get back to you and your flambe next time. A
Are
scream
you sure
cut
he's
off.
a chef?
In his heart.
In his heart, he is.
Oh,
Well,
gosh, so he
everybody-
actually wasn't a chef.
Oh,
Well, no, okay. I give him credit where it's due. He is a chef. The level of which he is a chef, it depends on the day.
And baking is different than just regular cooking. That's a lot of chemistry involved. And
Baking is
I don't know
different.
where he's at with the baking, to be fair.
It is different. It is different. I don't know.
Considering today is my actual birthday and I don't have a cake from him yet, I have questions.
Today is your birthday.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
today's
super
your,
Gotta
old.
Celebrate that.
today's your birthday? Or,
wait.
For
We'll
real?
celebrate by winning.
or-
We'll
or
win
Ian's
his
birthday? Since
It is
when?
Okay.
Ji-Eun's
okay.
birthday has always
Oh,
been
that's
December the
December
13th.
13th. That's true.
I decided it somewhere.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
true. I forgot about that.
We'll celebrate by winning.
Yes,
The-
that would
the
be
match.
a lovely
Yeah.
present.
Yeah. yeah.
And Ace leans into Ji-Eun. I told you, the biggest will they, won't they? Ever. He's screwed.
I can still hear you, Ace.
I mean,
You're breaking up. You didn't. I wasn't referring. Oh no.
So
She's like puts on Hugo's vest.
while all the shenanigans are happening, Ji-Eun, you receive a text back from Ezra. And the cat emojis pop up on screen. He says, "Where are you?" with 3 question marks. Don't answer that. And then says, "They're looking for you."
Great.
That's
So
a
juicy.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Amy gets clipping!
Yeah.
Initiation
good enough,
clipping!
Sorry, y'all. I was losing
New
steam.
episode.
You're
My
part
voice.
of the group now, Amy.
I can't believe this. I've only been here
Recalls
twice.
most wanted. Let's go.
I can't believe you've done this.
We'll bedazzle your mugshot. One of us.
It has to be. It has to happen at some
Wow.
point.
It's
I
literally
passed the torch.
Well, who do you all think is gonna win this game? This game is close so far. We have the scores popping up on screen. A lot of the NPCs are
You're not serious,
playing
right?
it.
Come on, guys, pick it up, boys. Where are you at?
The game has been decided already. Unless you pull some.
It's all
That's
good.
true.
I'm
Team
cheating next
Strive
week.
has a chance. Yeah. Okay.
The 2 tokens on that. Where are you,
I'm gonna
bro?
run a seed through roll 20. We're gonna
Okay.
be good. My roll's gonna be high.
And don't think we've forgotten about this. You're gonna say friend at one point.
I'm just gonna say the people that did their rollies have points on the board. The people who didn't do their rollies
I never do rolls.
That's
and I'm
100% not.
got beat by
I'm
Team
not-
You
Sexa.
gotta try. You gotta try next
I'm
week.
not gonna
see
lie
what
to
you-
you.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I don't think
Rollies and Edwin
rollies would
Strat
have stayed
carrying us
me.
through.
Rollies and Edouan Strat was a pretty goated thing tonight, you know?
That was
Honestly,
pretty fire.
See?
the problem for you, Milios, is that this man has been waiting for literally decades to screw you over. Like that's the problem.
But in Bulwark's mind, Brack was a great opponent. He wished it was one other opponent, though. One other opponent that he could have.
Oh
Like
damn.
Victor?
Oh damn.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He doesn't get
you
access
wanted-
to Victor.
you wanted to
I'm
call
just
it an
saying.
accident.
He's been.
Oh, he won a-
no.
He want to
The kitchen
race
was
against the
too
guy
hot.
that killed his brother. All right, Bulwark, you wildin' now, buddy. Like, what is the race going to do at that point?
Brack's like, I'll go cook. We'll send him over here.
Yeah, true.
Bulwark listening to Sonic Adventure soundtrack in his head right now.
Ay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll continue the game next episode. We'll be back next Friday for more Towers and Gods. So
And
be
it's
there.
the last episode of the year, so be
It
there and be
is.
square.
It is the
And
last
Bot
episode
Squad,
of the year.
Shout out.
We love you,
Shout
Bot
out.
Squad. You guys are freaking
And what
awesome.
crazy year-ending cliffhanger will Joe leave on us next week?
No, we better finish.
Oh
this
my
shit.
gosh.
I better not
What
get
could go wrong?
I
Guess
better
we'll
not
find out.
into the new year. That's crazy work, bro.
Just
One of us got to go,
after-
man.
after
We've all
next
done our
week, it's
time.
2 weeks.
It's
Come
true.
back
We're
on
gonna
the
be
10th.
taking 2 weeks off, coming back January 10th. But we're not there yet. We will be live next Friday, so
Yes.
be here for the
Make
last
Make
episode
sure you
of
bring me a birthday
2024.
present on the 10th. I
That's
demand it.
true. That's
Yes.
true. It's a
Sneak
certain
attack.
someone's birthday.
We'll play
And
Mario
he's-
Kart, Milios.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're
Mario
gonna have to get that nut back after we got smoked by Mr. Wheelchair, bro.
Almost got-
I didn't even get smoked. I lost by like a roll.
Sure you did.
feel like
We'll see you guys
Pocket
next
just, like,
Friday, everybody.
screw.
See you later. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Jeez.
Bye.
Au revoir,
Bye
arrivederci.
bye.